Good evening, everybody. We are here with our Muppets and toys and Pete's twin. Uh, this evening's guest is to my bottom left, because this is in reverse, and it's Mr. Kermit's ghost. Good evening, Alan.
Hello.
Hello.
Get him out
He
of the
has
way.
the zombie of Kermit with him.
Stuff like that.
And of course, we have Rob and Pete, as always.
Yep.
Um,
Let me just put him down. Oh, that's wrong, isn't it? That's wrong on so many levels. Hold on. Go over there.
So, as everybody
Sorry,
who's watched this, remember when Pete and I did our second ever live stream? We had, was it second, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alan was the first guest. It was in theory supposed to be Jamie, but I thought I'd go for Alan instead.
Yeah, we went for class first, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So how has everything been with you, Alan?
Sorry?
How's everything been with you?
Things have been, all fine. All fine. I had COVID over Christmas and all over that now. But first dose of jab, and then everything's back normal. Shops are open. What could be better?
Exactly. Especially when Mr. Robert Fett is buying everything. Except for himself.
But I'm not because the wife is watching.
Yes, I have given you all the money for that, Rob,
Yes.
obviously, which will be sent to you via PayPal as soon as we're finished on this live stream.
So I'll gladly pay you next Tuesday for a burger.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, obviously since last time as well, Alan, you've done a lot of home renovations and you've got more shelving.
Yeah,
up.
this is all new. Last time I was on like a wall behind where I am now, opposite where I am, and it was just all laid out, piled on top of each other. But now I'm starting to build bookcases. I've got a load of bookcases in another room as well. I've got to dismantle those, bring them in here, rebuild them. So the collection's in one space. A lot of work, but it'll be all right when it's done.
So it's all that stuff from BEQ and things like that you've gone and just made them yourselves, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a company called Wix. These boards, and then you just obviously put the shelves in, and you put these bits in to hold the shelf up, and you put the edging on, trim on, varnish it all up. Not a lot of work, but it's quite easy. I've done it before.
Was that like a spare room then? One of your kids left and you've got the room, that's why you've changed it?
Yeah, my eldest daughter moved out, and so I took the room. I claim to it.
Are you going to be putting your bed in there to come back to stay over?
I might have to. It's about 12 by 10 or 11 feet, so I should fit roughly about 10,000 films in here once it's done. Once I've got the shelves up. I've got 5,000 in the collection already, so plenty of room to expand.
Oh, I'm going to catch you.
Never happened, Pete. You've been trying for years.
Do you stick your films in second letter alphabetical order, or do you just go A to Z?
No, they're all in alphabetical order. It took me, I'm not kidding, when I moved the pile from over there onto the shelves, it took me 12 hours to sort out. 12 hours solid.
And did you leave a gap between your A's and your B's? Like if you buy an A next week, have you got enough? You have to move it every shelf.
What I plan to do is put a bookcase for new titles to go on, and then I'll just incorporate them out every 3 or 4 months.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I did think about doing that, but I keep leaving titles out, and awful job.
This is why I'm quite happy, because all I have is this one bookshelf behind me. That's it. Easy. Well,
you say that, but
a little one over there.
Or get subscriber mail.
Yeah.
I know you had a policy of 1 in, 1 out, didn't you, or something? But you keep getting this subscriber mail now, and I think, are you getting rid of films, or are you just keeping it all?
Well, what that was basically, you're quite right, was a case of, right, I want to get this from CEX, I want to get that, and I would just take all like a 5-6 Blu-rays in, get like 15, 20 quid, and I go, right, take it home, I want to get this, and then I get the exchange vouchers. But now, obviously, people, which is amazing, sending me subscriber mail, and you don't ask for it, and it's great when you receive it. But you're right, yeah. So I've kind of, because Scott sent me the Jungle Book, I already had the Lion King, So I'm kind of in conjunction with Mr. Rob, who's helped me find them, getting all the live action Disney 4Ks. So they're going to be, they were there, but I've now moved them over to there. So they are now above the Lord of the Rings over here. So in that bit there, that's like Lord of the Rings. So this is the spillage goes over there. And everything else when
Spillage.
I go, it just goes up and goes into the loft.
So you was contradicting yourself because you said all you had was the stuff behind you, and now you've ascended to the other side. So that room's going to be full.
What I mean is, I only have one bookshelf in place, which is
That's
here.
visible.
That's visible, yes, yeah. And everything else goes in the loft, or sell it. I think when we first got this room done, I don't know if I remember telling you this last time, Alan, is that we put this up, and I just went through all the Blu-rays I had, and I thought, never going to watch it again, keep it, never going to watch it again. And I got like 200, 300 exchange vouchers from CEX, which went towards reimbursing myself, but obviously you get less when you put them all in for like, I think it was about 200 odd Blu-rays or whatever it was like that, and it must have come out with like 16 4Ks or something like that. I'm trying to build up the 4K collection, but I don't want to have the same reaction as regards to I used to have with DVD to Blu-ray. But like, oh, I've got to have Blu-ray, not DVD. DVDs. Ooh, I don't do the same for that with 4K because I'm very much must have 4K. I want to kind of keep the balance right if needs be.
Yeah.
So there you go. Anyway.
Fair enough.
So we shall. I'm turning to Jason now. We're going to be loads of comments behind. So Rob's here saying hello, everyone.
I am.
That's
Rob.
you.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
What was
there
that?
we go.
20 seconds of questions? Did them?
Did him. And Alan's in the house. Hi, Alan.
Hello.
And the ghost is here.
Yep.
Andrew Berry, hello everyone. Excited that the green one has arrived. You're feeling all right? Not counting green or anything, Alan. You're fine.
I'm fine.
Super Sunday time with Mr. Magpie, Mr. Dudum, Mr. Kermit, and Mr. Bullet. And then we have my mate Jimmy. Hi there, everyone. Jimmy's actually, ever since I told him about this, he's like, when is it? I'm Sunday. When? How? Every 30. Right, okay. He tunes in now religiously. So this is now my friend on the corner who hardly sees me because of lockdown, apart from when I'm at Blockbuster rental service. And he said, so he's going to watch this. So we are his Sunday night entertainment, unless he's got to take his dogs out. Matt Harwood, evening, gents.
Hello, mate.
And then we've got Archie over at Film Geek 13. How are we? John, evening, guys. And then you've got your daughter.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, parents.
So we've got daughters and wives on the stream tonight. Except mine and probably Pete's.
Yeah, Mom.
I've got Gary. Amazing. You're right,
Gary,
by the way.
Gary is a great guy.
That is the best copy I've ever seen. I watched it the day I got it off Gary.
It's brilliant,
Wife
isn't it?
and kids. Watched it with wife and kids were out. Put the sound bar on downstairs on the bigger telly. And that's the best presentation I have ever seen of The Abyss. So thank you to Gary for that, because he had it. And I asked him, he goes, I've got one left. Do you want it? I'll give it to you. And I was just like, oh, he didn't hard man, obviously. But I'll give you a preference first choice. I was like, yes, please. So hats off to Gary for that. But not we condone anything like that, but it's not available on Blu-ray. 2 subscribers already.
Yeah,
I'm only 8 minutes in.
It's not unofficial releases now, not the dirty word it used to be back in the VHS days when you'd see people filming in the cinema, it's crap picture, crap sound. I mean, that's as good as an official release out of this.
And there's a special.
I think if it's not physically available anywhere, I don't see it as an issue, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Exactly,
I mean, as soon as an official release will come, I will get rid of mine. But until they do, well, they're out of pocket.
I've got no qualms with that, because you're right. You normally get copies and they're not up to it, or they're a little bit grainy. But that is absolute. That's the first time I've had anything of Gary, and that's from Stinky Tuna. That is absolutely spot on. How the guys over Stinky Tuna have done that is absolutely beyond me. But it's such a good picture. But yeah, we're not going to talk about The Abyss all night. Phil's here. Hi, Paul. Hi, Pete. Hi, Rob.
Hi, Phil.
Hi, Phil.
You're okay.
Phil, good to meet you. Good. I went on a hunt with him a few days ago.
You did, and I got to speak to him on FaceTime. No, Facebook FaceTime, whatever that was. Phil sent me the Monster Squad Blu-ray. And for me, I'll be eternally grateful because that was my holy grail.
Well,
It was,
Yeah,
and now
he's sending me some bits, so he's an amazing man.
he is.
He's amazing.
Yeah. I think the problem is though, Alan be like, oh, okay, but I think you probably have everything he may possibly send out, Alan.
yeah.
Unless it's...
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, I've said it before myself. I've got far too many films. I don't expect people to send me anything. I don't. That's why I don't often go in for competitions either, because I'd rather someone else had a chance to win something.
Yeah, exactly. Fair. Everything goes around.
Yeah, you have to go through your A to Z to find out what you ain't got, don't we?
Yeah. The amount of films I've bought twice.
Yeah, go on. Sorry, Karen.
Oh, yeah, I've done that before.
I just say, the amount of times I've gone through, I think, yeah, I haven't got that film. I know I haven't got that film. I bought it home, and there it is, sat on the shelf, still in a wrapper.
Never watched.
Yeah.
That's what. Who was I speaking to? I think it was Jason on his stream, and I says every night when the wife goes to bed, the kids are asleep. I go, right, I'm going to watch a movie, and I sit down and I go, right, got all these, and then the spillage, and then the loft. Right, I haven't seen that. Haven't seen that. Right, what am I going to watch? Oh, I'll put something on from Netflix. So they're still here, and I still don't watch them. Every time. Anyway, so I was saying here, Jimmy's question: which came first, the Wimpy Burger or the character Wimpy?
Character.
From Popeye, wasn't
it? Oh, that's yeah. Oh, I'd say the character definitely. Yeah. If we're looking at the food franchise.
Yeah, remember
when
Wimpy.
was the food franchise out? That was got to be early 70s, isn't it? Surely.
Wasn't it a beefeater, a characterized beefeater as the kind of Ronald McDonald, if that's correct?
Yeah, the big yeah. I used to like a bender in a bun from them. Wimpy's quality.
Well, like in a limp.
Yeah, they cut it, didn't they, and do it in a circle.
Yeah.
And your daughter's also put Kermit in brackets. How many movies each of you have?
4,300.
I'm about 4,900. I'm trying to look more into blu-ray.com, but for some reason their site's down.
Okay. Yeah, one of their hard drives went, so they're having to update their operating system, so they could be a few days before they're back.
Yeah, they've been off for about 3 days now, haven't they?
Yeah, they reckon it'll take a week or so.
And how many movies do I have? More than the wife thinks I have, is my answer.
Yeah. I'm going to say I've only got what's behind me, but I've got tubs and tubs in storage. I've not unpacked them yet, but I keep getting deliveries every day from subscribers. Honest.
With
invoices. Oh, they said invoices now with subscriber mail.
Pick up my subscriber mail from HMV.
Oh, they computer screen print your name, do they? Yeah.
Right. So your subscriber mail's from someone called Humph or HMV?
It's Mr. Humph. They spelled Mr. wrong. They spelled HMV. What's all that about? Don't know how that works. And Urban Legend Trilogy should definitely not be arriving tomorrow.
Definitely not. I see the newer version HMV, the smaller pack one. See, like I said before, it doesn't look that good, that value for money because it's so small. If it was a big digipack, it didn't look that impressive to me. And only one of them's good.
The first one. But it's all about reminiscing about how he used to love all the 90s Scream kind of movies. Because I think Scream was the first one, wasn't it? Then you had What He Did Last Summer and then Urban Legend. I can't think of any others.
I think straight to DVD, Bloody Mary wasn't it? Number 3. I don't think that got a big release, if I remember.
So have you already got them, Alan? Are those in your collection?
Which ones?
Urban Legend Trilogy.
I've got the first one. That's it.
Okay. So have you pre-ordered the one that's coming out tomorrow?
No, I haven't. If it's in HMV, I'll probably pick it up. But
remember, Alan only collects class. He doesn't collect shit. He collects class.
Just to let everyone know, we've got Scott monitoring the post tonight, so he's on it already.
It's okay.
Cool. Lilo Live deleted.
Yeah, he's on it now. Legend.
Oh, we already had trolls in, have we?
That was my mum's
name,
Lilo Leo. That was my mum.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Pals here.
Silo Sal. We asked you this last time. Obviously, he wasn't here. Why are you called Kermit's Ghost, Kermit, Alan?
Just to be different, just a name that stands out. I saw somebody on blu-ray.com that was called Walt's Ghost. I thought that's a good name, like Walt Disney. I thought that's a good name, so I thought, well, I'll go for Kermit. Be a bit different.
Did you already have a Kermit in the house? Did I ask you this last time?
No. And my channel before that was called The Collector, and I've had 3 channels now. I keep dropping them.
So,
but yeah,
I didn't know you had 3 channels. So how did that start? Why did you change them?
I had my first channel, which was crap, so I shut it down. Second channel, just all my videos just got deleted, and so I started again, and here I am now. And on this one as well, I had about 130 videos up, and I decided that I've had enough and deleted all of them, which was stupid. And then I just started over again. So I've like a bloody phoenix. I keep coming back up again.
So how long? When was your first channel then? How long ago was that?
Oh, blimey. Got to be about 5 years ago at least.
Okay. I just didn't know how long you've been doing it for. That's all.
Yeah, a long time, off and on.
More than the pandemic.
2 years at least.
When I deleted the channel, all the subscribers went as well. When I deleted all the videos on the last one, I probably lost about 700 subscribers in about a week. Then I was asked if I would come back, so then I come back and built them back up again.
Okay. I'm thinking, and I could be wrong, that the Silo Sal, I recognise that as a troll's name from last time. I don't know about you two, but I could be wrong.
I remember Silo Sal on Big Paulie's channel, on that stream, and some of his
just keep an
comments
eye on that,
were a bit questionable.
Was it the cheese comment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the cheese comment.
I just need to get this. No word of a liar. Jamie Powell's just joined, and he's already messaged me 19 times. I think he's got an issue. I think he's got an issue, this guy.
I think he's going to start stalking you, you know.
So I didn't think we was going to see him tonight, but yeah, he's crazy.
That last video you did with him was funny as hell. He's on the phone to you and he's holding up Midsummer. I love that.
What is your view on Midsummer then, Alan? You must have seen it.
On what, sorry? I was reading that message. Was
Midsummer.
I've not seen it. Never seen it. There's a lot of hype. There's a lot of hype behind the film. I tend to leave them for a few months because quite often you get disappointed. I've had that a few times, but I thought I'd leave that until all the hype's gone. They'll be talking about it and get around to watching it.
Because I really like it. I've only watched it once. Rob started watching it, hates it. My mate Jimmy, who was on before, was in the middle. Have you seen it yet, Pete?
Nope.
No. So because Rob
I've got a few copies. I've got 5 copies.
How many people have sent you 5?
5 people sent me it since I said it was shit.
But
I also think the PlayStation 5 is shit. Let's put it out there.
Yeah, you say if you say something's crap, they're going to send it.
Audi A8 is shit. Yeah.
But no one's putting any notes. They're just turning up at my doorstep. I keep getting Midsummer.
And how many Back to the Future trilogies have you got now?
I've got 7 now.
Yeah. So.
No,
but thank you for sending them, everyone. You know, I appreciate it. But thanks.
Yeah, somebody tells me 3 giveaways coming from Robert Fett soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody has anything about the future. We'll go with this. Hi Kermit, my friend. Messaged you the other day, Matthew, to get me Monsters Inc. Poundland. It's very hard to get in the shop, my friend. Message you on Instagram. Do you check it?
I don't often check messages, but I will keep an eye out for it. I shall probably be in Poundland tomorrow, but my Poundlands are pretty crap. So if it's in there, I'll grab one.
Yeah, you're the same as me. Monsters Inc. are awful.
I'll keep an eye as well because there's about 25 Poundlands near me.
You're in Liverpool. That's not surprising.
It's just all Poundlands, yeah, and 1 below stores.
Well, next one.
I never have anything in.
I've never been. We don't have 1 below up here, so I miss out on that. And is it FOP? We don't have FOP up here.
It's quite a nice one, a good one in Manchester. I don't know if it's still there, the FOP store, but it's a franchise of HMV, innit?
Yeah.
Here's a question again for Alan. Have a video update of your movie library soon, please. Love the first one you did, plus a take notes and how you set your collection out.
Yeah, not a lot has changed really. I've just put up a bit of trim. I'm very lazy when it comes to it. I've got to carry on with the floor because I'm doing the flooring as well, bit by bit. I've got to build a bookcase beside me. But there's a lot to do. I'm just really lazy at doing it.
Well, you're going to start getting.
I've got to get mindset.
We're impatient people. Get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can't wait to see it. Get it done. We'll come down and help you.
Yeah, thanks.
He'll have his empty bags with him.
Yeah, what don't you want? Yeah.
Yeah. When I do the next video, I'll try and do a little bit of an update for you.
Have you got any historical data to share with us as a spoiler before tomorrow's video?
Tomorrow? No. I was actually going to film on the pier tomorrow because someone asked me to. They visited the pier in Brighton because I filmed the West Pier a couple of weeks ago, or last week. I can't remember when I filmed it. And they asked if I'd go on the Palace Pier, so I might do a bit of Palace Pier tomorrow, weather depending. But no, not history-wise. I might check a bit of history, and you never know.
Can I request that you do something on the Amex?
If you want, that's literally over the road from me.
Is it?
Put the iPad out the window and you'd be able to see it.
All right. So can you hear? I can see. Can you hear the?
Oh, hang on a minute. You talk about the Amex football stadium?
Yes.
Oh no, it's about 5 miles up the road. I thought you meant the Amex building, which is just over the road.
Oh, right. Okay. Stadium. No, I meant the football stadium.
The football stadium, that eyesore. What an eyesore that is.
Yeah, I totally agree. We'll get relegated. Right, play 10. What?
That's harsh.
Well, if they go down, we don't. I'm happy with that. Hey, Pretendo guy. Hey, you guys. I've just turned into a sloth. Oh, chunk. How are you all doing? We're all good. Steve, Mark, evening.
I've got to go for X-rays tomorrow and blood tests on Tuesday, but I'll be all right.
Yeah, I forgot before I wanted to use the question. You still have a foot?
I do have a foot, but the problem is with it is if infection gets into the bone, it will travel up my leg. So if the X-ray shows infection in the bone, that's when I lose my leg.
Okay.
Kind of like at the moment, but just to gross everybody out. Here you go.
What's that?
What am I looking at?
Hole on the bottom of my,
is that your foot?
That's the hole on the bottom of my foot.
Jeez.
Fuck me.
Christ.
It's about 4 centimeters wide.
So, what's that? With regards to that picture, what part of your foot is that?
The base. Like
What? You just split a crack on your shoe, or?
No, because I've got like a boot on, and there was some padding there. When I took the boot off, the padding was all brown, and there was all like leakage out the bottom of my boot. And I'm like, what the fuck? The skin had shifted over, and it's like, because the bone inside my feet are healing like this.
Right.
Instead of like, they're actually doing this. So the bone goes like
that. So it's kind of drilled a hole.
Yeah. But luckily, if the bone was hanging out, then I would be in having a knot now. But if an infection gets into the bone, so it won't travel up, they'll take me off at the knee. So I've got to be really careful. So it's all repacked. It's all okay at the moment. I'll have the X-rays done, then they'll let me know what's going on. But shit, what can I say?
Fingers crossed for you, man. You pull through.
And my missus keeps going to me, I didn't go out with you because you're 3'6". I went out with you because you're 6'6". Yeah, I do realise that, don't you?
Yeah, often that used to be. Yeah.
Oh, is your headphones playing up?
Yeah, bang your mic. You're getting crackly.
I'm getting crackly.
Yeah.
You sound like a
garlic.
You sound like a garlic.
Pete, on a positive, if your leg did go, you could have a gun in it like RoboCop.
Yeah, well, that chick, the girls and guns and all that,
yeah.
From,
what, the Grindhouse one?
Yeah.
That must be painful, surely, walking on that. What if it goes off?
Well, the problem is I'm neuropathic in both my legs, which means I don't really feel anything from the knee downwards. So when I walk, it's based on memory, how I feel when I'm walking.
Okay.
So I mean, like you stab me in the foot and I wouldn't feel it. So even though half my foot's open, I can't feel any of that, luckily, or unluckily. You're going to puke, Paul?
No. I'm just trying to not sound like a Dalek, really. But obviously, I don't.
A bit better.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not going to show you a picture of my scar from last week. I don't think anybody wants to see that.
He showed me in person, to be honest.
Well, you asked. You were down there, so I thought you may as well have a look.
Yeah. Open your eyes. No.
No. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I'm sure the wife knows that. I probably told everybody. Even the guy, one of our friends, came today, and he's like, came to drop off wood for our. Yeah. He came to drop off our wood. He's like, "How are you doing, Paul?" I'm like, "All right, yeah, not too bad, Mike." He's like, "You been up too much?" And I went, "Man, how many bollocks got off last Friday?" He's like, "All right, okay, right, yeah, okay." I shouldn't really be moving the wood around and all that. But I didn't, Alan. I didn't. It was just a small decision.
This was like the day after the day after he had the operation. Went down to see him, and he jumped off a wall.
It was a small ledge that I jumped down, and he went, "Should you be doing that?" I'm like, "Well, I have done now." So.
And then he almost slipped over in the shop, didn't you?
Let's not go on about that. But, it's healing. So yes. So with regards to body injuries, me and Pete, I'll be fine. I hope Pete's going to be as well. Obviously, yours is more serious than mine, and you've had enough problems of late, Pete. You don't need any more.
You should have seen it when they cut my part of my foot off. When they took the wrapping off, it literally looked like I had a pork chop on the end of my leg. It was literally like, like you see where they cut a zombie's part of his head off, and you just see everything inside.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. And I went to wiggle the toes that I didn't have anymore, and the little bit the nugget of the tendons were going like this. And I was like, cool. You just need the foot working, but like, it's not supposed to be funny.
I will say to everybody watching, welcome to Embarrassing Bodies with me, Pete. Yeah. Let's get on to non body related things.
Let's stop talking about bollocks.
Yeah. Thanks again, Rolfie. Yes, Jimmy calls me Rolfie. That's why. Anyway, for loading me, Zack Snyder's Justice League, epic stuff. Zack Snyder's Justice League was from
what?
Not incriminating anybody, but I got it from. So you've got Rob to thank for that, Jimmy.
Him?
Yeah, him.
Do I need to say grass or?
We have another.
Hey, Luke.
We've got another. No, I look. Yeah, so I'm just looking at the comments. We've got another. Troll, I think. Possibly called Willie Stroker. So I'm going to go straight past that. Because they were on.
It's not funny, is it? It's just laugh. It's just Willies are funny, aren't they?
So, Willie Stroker, you haven't got enough hands, all right? Yeah.
Because they were on Big Paulie's stream when I was on his stream, so I'm going to go past that one.
Sorry.
Scott's put, Pete, I've got something to send you. I'll message you after if it's okay.
Ooh, yeah, of course. Cheers, man.
Yeah. Paul Calshot, 2,500 here, guys. Oh, I'm guessing that's how far behind. Is everybody asking how many movies do you have? Next 4K wish, Nuns on the Run, classic.
I agree with that.
Nuns on the Run.
Yeah, but that not get a BFI released, do you think? Or is it not their sort of thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd have thought something like that.
Eric Idle and
Robbie Coltrane.
Yeah.
That's right. Whenever I go to church now, I would go spectacle, testicles, wallet, and watch purely because of that film. And the wife hates me for doing that.
That's the power of movies.
Exactly. Here we go. Jamie, the bald-headed twat from Bournemouth Powell. Hello, my fellow YouTubians. It's the bald-headed twat from Bournemouth. How's we doing tonight? Question: any pickups in line for tomorrow?
And to think, I thought he would be offended when I sent that clip.
I think so. All because of you.
Yeah, he asked me to. I think it was just to say what was my favourite Star Wars film and pretend I was on the phone to him. I just thought, it's that bold-headed trap from Bournemouth.
And that's now, it's like a VHS tape now.
Yeah.
That was funny, man.
Yeah.
So the thing is, with regards to pickups tomorrow, if anybody says in it, that might spoil your pickups, or you're not bothered about your content, perhaps.
No, I don't. I'm not fussed. I'm going to pick up that Willy Wonderland one. That looks really good. Bit of Nick Cage.
I think you see Willy Stroker for a minute.
No, not Willy Stroker. Yeah, Willy's Wonderland with the animated. It's a bit like a Child's Play kind of theme, I think, where
it's right. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick that one. I've been in and seen the staff at HMV, and they said they're going to put one by for me because they're only getting, I think, 4 copies.
Okay.
No, that's not good, is
so if you're after that one, might get in there quick.
Yeah,
I think it will build up. You know, I went in 6 HMV stores. None of them had Godzilla on 4K. No. So I don't know if they'll slowly get things back in stock, but it's like I went in there from when it closed last time.
Yeah.
Paul, you having issues with the StreamYard? Because I keep having it freezing on me in the lobby. Have you got a virus in here or something?
No, let me just check the lobby. I don't think. No.
Everyone's good to me.
Yeah, it's all fine. Yeah, nothing there at the minute. I think we had that.
Ooh.
I picked this one up a couple of days ago. The Jules Verne one. It's got Terry Thomas and Burl Ives in it. They didn't have this out on Monday, but they got it in Wednesday, so they're getting stock in slowly. Okay. It's like the last lockdown there. You know, it just gets a bit behind for the first couple of weeks.
Yeah, okay, but I was blaming you, wasn't I? I've also got My Neighbour the Yamada steelbook.
That is a weird film.
From Up on Poppy Hill steelbook.
Yeah, it's good.
Hawkeye Rosso. The Wind
one of the best. Yeah, Wind Rises is a brilliant one.
And I have shown that in the video, but then I've got the normal one to go with it as well.
Ariati, yeah, for me that's the best of the bunch, that one.
Yeah, I think I've got one more steelbook coming, and the other 17 are the rest of the collection.
That's based on, it's a bit like The Borrowers. It's got, I think Jim Broadbent does English audio on one of those.
What's that new one that I said I was going to get today? Something Witch. It's the newest one. Something.
Mary and the Witch Flower, something like that.
Yeah, because you know what I picked up. I said I picked up for you, Rob.
Yeah.
I bought that in steelbook form as well from him.
Oh,
so
cool.
That coming in steelbook as well, but I don't know if it's a Studio Ghibli though. I don't think it is. That Witch Flower is not a Studio Ghibli, is it? But I bought it anyway, so it looks good.
Of course you did.
Mm.
Where did I sit in your collection, Pete? Where are you going to put? Have you got an anime section? Is it at the front or?
No, what I've done is back here. I've got my figures. Then I had my oversize, but I've moved my oversize down to. I've put my Marvel down there, then my Disney, then my steelbooks. So up here, I've got my Premiere, which again is Kermit's fault. I've now got like 9.
Sorry.
You know the poster books. You know, there's like 4 out so far with AI in that. I've got them.
Yep.
And then the rest of that's going to be all of them. So, you know, literally a week after establishing the shelf, I'm going to have it full. So I'll be
Pete, when I first started watching your channel, Pete, you had loads of spare room. You could see your window. Now I can just see a slither of light behind. Well, what would be slither of light? It's night now. But
yeah,
that's all you got left of your window. You're going to be entombed in that room.
That's what my missus reckons. She says, "I'm going to bury your ass in here." But I've got room for about 2,000 more altogether.
Then what are you going to do next? What are you going to do next week when you're out of it?
I'm going to put them on your landing.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's a verbal contract. You heard that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Speaking of premium collection, they got it back in stock, and I managed to get Amistad for £3.48.
Railway.
It's a bargain.
And it did come with mine came with, because I know you got it, Pete, but this one did come with a digital code, so I've got that on the iTunes as well. So just in case anybody's. I think it's still
in Scanner Darkly. I picked up recently
because that was that and Munich were both about 350, I think, on Rareways.
Yeah,
that was stock. Yeah. So there you go.
I've got a way to go there. How many premieres you got, Kermit?
Well, I'm up to date.
Or how many haven't you got? How many do you need?
I've got them all. 140. This is number 140. Let me get the thing now. 140. So you can see that.
Yeah. You got all of them.
But that's the latest one. Yeah, I've got them all.
Bloody hell.
Of course.
Damn. And I'm happy with 9 so far. I've only got 131 to go then.
You'll have them all by next week, mate.
I've been getting my daughter to print me out because I'm trying to get. I've got all the Disney films classics. I'm getting her to print off covers for the ones that are missing, because you can get a couple of the classics through the Disney Movie Club. They're not available in this country, so I've got covers printed out for them. But I've just got her to print out. I'll go and get it. It's up here somewhere.
See, with these Disneys, isn't there free? Because I've got all the Disneys. Isn't there free that's not released on Blu-ray yet?
Yeah, Black Cauldron.
Yeah.
So, what do you do in your collection with that? Do you put a DVD? Because I cut down. Oh, here we go, look. Because I cut down my DVD case for it, and it looks okay.
Make My Music. Yeah, I just got the daughter that's commented on here. I got her to make this cover for me. And it's got the classic number on there as well. The Blu-ray at the bottom. Got this ready for the library, Pete.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, wife put me on one. But yeah, I just get printed covers for the ones that are missing, because to have 3 missing from the whole shelf is a nightmare. OCD.
And the double pack's annoying. Isn't the Rescuers a double pack, but they're completely different numbers in the order?
Yeah, I've got.
I've got the first one singular and the second one in the double pack.
And what about because I said this before, but the dinosaurs, the CG one, used to be a numbered one, and then it got switched out, didn't it? Well, I think Over the Hedge, potentially.
So I've got the Rescuers in a single pack. Ooh.
Yeah, I've got that one.
And the Rescuers Down Under. I've got, this was, and there's the original cover from the double pack. Okay. So I've just had a cover made up for that one. I like to have each film in an individual case.
Yeah, same.
I think that's a little side business for your daughter with all the people you're going to know on here, isn't it?
Yeah. I know there's a guy, Mike Hatfield. I think it's Mike Hatfield. No, Richard. Richard
on Big Paulie's group.
Yeah, he does a really good job on covers as well.
Yeah, Jamie's got a few of them, hasn't he, recently? I know he did the True Lies one as well.
Yeah, he just had the Godzilla ones. Because he's just bought the massive Godzilla pack.
That's right, yeah. That was his birthday treat to himself. Because he put it out there, didn't he? Say, if anyone wants to buy it, it's my birthday. Obviously, it was like a tumbleweed moment. He's like, yeah, Kate, I bought it myself. Yeah, thanks.
Bought myself a big present. I'd be a good boy.
Oh, yeah, you said
didn't see it today, the box set.
That's just too much money, that, isn't it?
Question for Rob.
Definitely. A lot of money.
Thumbs up or down for the new Mortal Kombat? We'll watch your full review soon.
In Rob we trust.
It's really good. I loved it. I thought it was really good. I've seen it 3 times now.
And what did
How does it compare to the first one?
It's more serious than the first one. The thing is, when the first film came out, like I stated, we only had 3 games, so the mythology was just what they've done in Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. And where we've got, I think, 11 games now, there's so much backstory. The characters are more flushed out, and there's more of an origin. And yeah, it's a better film, but it feels like a first film of a trilogy. It's like Fellowship of the Ring. So people that are haters won't understand it, because there's no tournament in the Mortal Kombat film. It's about the pre-tournament kind of thing. So when they do a trilogy in maybe a few years, it'll be a flushed out trilogy. It'll work better as a 3-film kind of deal. But it's really good. It's one of the most goriest films I've seen. It's got the song that everyone loves from Mortal Kombat. The original is in the end credits. They do that. It's got a post-credit scene that gave me tingles leading up to the next one. So they've got a plan. And yes, it's really good.
Brilliant.
Surprised. Better than Annihilation, which is dog shit.
Do you sit there with a mask on though when you're watching it?
I did wear the Sub-Zero one. I've still got to paint the Noob Saibot and the other Scorpion, but yeah, I did make them. I'm a nutter. 3D printed. Took hours.
Surprised you didn't put that on for when you came on.
I've had it on 4 videos. The wife said, "You can't wear it again. That's all you do." It's like, all right.
I'm just thinking as well, Rob. It's 9:15 now. What time does the dog normally come in?
It's normally about half quarter 10, isn't it? He's not barking yet.
No, we've got plenty of time. Paul's asking, Kermit, how good was Togo?
Brilliant film and fantastic quality on disc. Well, wait, that's down here somewhere. Another one from Gary. This is on Disney Plus, and there's no way of getting it. Disney are not going to release this ever, I don't think, on Blu-ray. So I asked him. Well, I didn't even ask him to get it. I said, "Well, if you ever see it, let me know, and I'll buy one." And he sent me it for free. Great guy.
Awesome.
Brilliant film.
If anybody's got any questions, Alan, of all 33 people who's watching this, can you make sure that any movies he's got to show you are within arm's reach? So what is behind you, Alan? so they know.
Yeah. Anything in V?
Yeah. That would be good. Well, watched Blade of the Immortal last night. It was a fantastic and over-the-top action samurai film.
Yeah, I've got that steelbook.
Of course you have. And have you got it normal as well? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've never heard of
Particular.
No, like that. The worst that I am for steelbooks is 5 different kick-ass ones. I think that's the worst.
Is that just the first film?
Yeah. I've got 5 different steelbooks for that one film. I don't know why.
I've only got one double in my collection.
And it's...
Can we guess?
You can have a guess if you want. Why it was released as part of an Indicator box set and on the premium HMV Premium line as well.
The Maltese Falcon.
Jason and the Argonauts.
That was close.
Oh. All right, yeah. that was on the tip of my tongue, to be fair. I was thinking, I was going to go like Sinbad, that kind of. I'm talking shit. Sorry. Watched Morons from Outer Space last night. Classic comedy, if you're old enough to remember.
Yeah, that was
Mel Smith, wasn't it?
Griff Rhys-Jones and Mel Smith.
Yeah.
That is old school,
Quite
that one, right? I keep doing it every time. Right, I'm going to try and make sure. Oh, we are quite behind. Hi, lads. Oh, it's Alan from Big Post Group. Do you collect anything else apart from the movies?
That's a great name.
Harry Potter figures. Marvel figures.
Yeah, Marvel figures. I collect chess sets as well.
It's a tough move, isn't it?
Do I collect anything else? Debt. I think the wife would say I collect debt because of this.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I used to I'd say a long time ago because it's not that long ago. Only other thing I collect is Oasis, Liam Gallagher, and Noel Gallagher CDs. So all the Oasis back catalogue, including bootlegs, all the Noel Gallagher High and Flying Birds, and all the Liam Gallagher albums. I used to get all the Oasis singles if they came out in a box pack. I got those. And then I used to know before I went to uni, when I was at you used to know if someone said to me, Oasis released, some might say, what was the B-sides to it? And I'd be like, Talk Tonight, Acquiesce, and I just know everything like that. I used to know all that kind of stuff. But I don't really collect anything now at all. Complaints from the wife, I collect those. They're quite regular. But yeah, other than that, I don't really collect anything else. Yeah.
I collect farts.
Yeah, we know that from last week when you nearly exploded.
Yeah, that's right.
I collect receipts, but I hide them.
Actually,
paper airplane making.
other than movies, but also you collect Midsummer and Back to the Future. So if anybody's got copies of them, then Rob's he just loves it so much.
What I might do is take the sleeves out of them and have them as wallpaper in the background. Just mount them.
Yeah.
Have a Midsummer wall.
Yeah, there you go. You know, Tor and Touch had One Direction. You could have Florence. Is it Florence Pugh? Is that right? On the background, crying her eyes out. It's quite funny because her face in the front of the Blu-ray cover is exactly your face when anybody mentions it.
Yeah.
It is. It's yeah.
Sorry it took so long for me to send those Amarais to you, Alan, as well.
No problem, Pete. You could have taken all the time in the world.
It took about a month, didn't it? I think.
I've got an extension lead resting on the box, as I would show you.
Funny enough, randomly, Jimmy's come in from like 20 minutes ago. He's put Midsummer is quite funny. Python-esque humour in places, probably not intended. Because he mentioned that to me.
It's not supposed to be funny at all. That's the funny thing about it.
Yeah.
It's balls.
Okay, I'm going to quickly move on because been loving the videos you've been doing, guys. Paul and you, Rob, mate. I see you like my comments. Yeah, I thumbs up and I like every comment to every video. I mean, I don't have that many subscribers, so I don't have that many people commenting. But if anybody comments, I always reply saying thank you, thanks for watching, and I answer the question there. And then I love having interaction. So anybody comments on this, not this, but any of my videos, I'm sure you guys possibly be the same.
Alan always says he'll get back to you, and he always does. You know, you get a message from Alan, and it's like, oh, that was a video from like a week and a half ago. But yeah.
I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, you're a busy man, isn't it? You know.
I usually leave it about a week or so because I don't often get I don't get all my notifications. So if you've left one on a video like 3 months ago, I probably just don't know about it. But I will go back and check eventually. Yeah, I will get back to you if you comment.
Because every time, Alan, you comment on my videos now, I'm like, because I don't have many people. It's like, I'm like, reply straight away, because nobody ever does it.
I have validation, yeah.
And then it's one of them fake messages. It's one of them fake messages that sends you to a porn site. You've got to quickly delete it.
Yeah, Kermit goes 36 seconds, girls now.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
You guys are lucky. Shops are still shut in Scotland. They are. But I bet I'm sure the rate of COVID is probably a lot lower in Scotland than it is down here, though.
They're open in Wales now, aren't they, as well?
Yeah.
So it's just Scotland and Northern Ireland.
I think so.
So I don't think Northern Ireland's fully open.
I think I'm about an hour and a half from Wales. So I drive there to work now.
Jason's, there's a one below in Middlesbrough. I didn't know that. But the Blu-ray stock is rubbish. Okay, well, fair enough.
Yeah, it's not very good.
The Maya Kerry Christmas is about all they got.
And going back to me saying to do the Amex, you'd always put Stadium. So that's how far away. Was it Amex Stadium?
A bit behind on the messages, isn't we?
Yeah. Katie's here. Even lads, hope we're all well. Same question that Jerry asked, obviously, about any pickups tomorrow.
Hey, Katie.
Hello, Katie. Hello.
Hi, Katie. Now I'm coming down to see your husband next week. Is it 27th? So get baking.
Yeah. Man needs cookies. Stat.
Is that for Jamie's birthday?
Yeah.
So everybody watching, Jamie's birthday is on the 29th of April. And if you message him, I'm sure he'll give you an address. And if you want to send him vouchers, Blu-rays, he'd love it, honestly. I'm sure. But I'm not. He didn't tell me to say that. Honestly. I'm not texting him now at all. Yeah. Tell him to no.
I've done it. I did it.
Every bugger knows my address, so send it to me, and if I don't like it, I'll send it on to him.
I've actually got your card here, Pete.
Yeah. Hey. I thought I was so sad when I actually get them printed out, but then I figure anyone who wins gets a card, so they get to, if they need anything, they can call me,
What I'm going to do for a laugh is I'm going to print off a photograph of my channel, and I'm going to sign it, biggest fan, and I put my signature on it and put it in the boxes because it's ridiculous. It's funny. Do you know what I mean?
That's like the Ricky Gervais thing when she goes, you know what picture he sent me? When he goes in with the carnation, she's got the carnation. He's like, oh, for fuck's sake. He comes out, she's like, how did that go? He goes, this is the picture you sent me of him like this, isn't it? A signed,
Yeah. So when you open your packages, it's going to be me there. Biggest fan.
I've still got your letter from when you sent me your first one. I think it was something like, I hope that you'll join the bounty.
Just when you read the next one, just read the back before lifting it up, just in case I write something on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, I know,
like this.
I know what he's talking about, but I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, like this will be like, oh, right,
Yeah.
okay. And look, I think it's massive like penis or something on the back. I don't know.
Close.
Yes. Right. Right. Found a 1-1 copy of Hercules 2 on Blu-ray yesterday at One Below, and In Bruges. I am after that In Bruges black. And this is not asking people, but I know that on Rare Waves they had that one for like £2 odd, wasn't it? The In Bruges black case, the second sight edition. Is that right?
It's sold out now, isn't it?
It's sold
Great
out.
film.
Yeah. So Alan's obviously got that second sight edition. Yeah.
Yes, I think I have. Pretty sure I have. Who knows?
It's not. Well, not on the S's behind you, then. So that's the eyes behind you, should I say?
That'd be in the other room.
Yep, there you go. Oh, so does A start over there in that room and it continues into this room, or is each room got a different A to Z?
I've got A's through to the start of P's, and then P's join this room round to Z. I've got TV shows in here.
And he keeps his cookery ones in the kitchen.
I've got the premiums up above the television and Disney underneath it.
And is that a TV from the other room, or is there a TV in that other room as well?
Sorry, breaking up.
Is there a TV in each room?
Yes.
Right. Okay. I just didn't know if you moved it, you would have took the TV out of the other one and then brought it into that one.
No, I've got two TVs the same. I've got 3D TVs.
I love me 3D telly.
I miss mine.
Thanks so much, Kermit. Go to check your Instagram. My friend was sent you my address. His name is Matthew. Can you check out? I think everybody wanted to check your Instagram there, Alan.
This is the same. This is the same Powerland question as before, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with them? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think.
Oh, we're way back then. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Joe Pasquale.
No more pork chops for your daughter.
Yeah, that's probably to do with Pete's feet. So they look like a pork chop.
Oh, sorry.
oh, yeah, I get you. What are your thoughts on CEX still selling Blu-rays for a minimum of 50p, but DVDs for £1 minimum now? I didn't know that, to be honest.
They have to make the square footage work for them because the DVDs take up more space, so they need to get at least £1 for them.
Sure.
DVD Blu-rays will shift quicker, and the DVDs don't, so they have to try and make some money there.
Lachlan's hello evening, everyone.
Hello,
Paul. How your Scottish team done today, mate? I think this is because I said I had possible little bit of thing for Celtic. I had no idea who the Celtics score, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Tony's here from Horror and Tudge.
Yay.
Good evening, Tony.
Hey, legend.
Hi, Tony.
Good evening. Irish Studios, good evening, lads. Be honest, who spent the most money last week? Probably. I'm not going to mention it because his wife will be watching. Will they be see him again next week, or does the wallet need a break? Everything for next week for me is on pre-order, so it's already paid for.
I think all in all, I probably had about £400 last week.
I wish I had 400 quid.
Pete takes
Jesus,
the prize.
how do you do it, Pete?
The impressive thing is not letting the missus know.
Well, I think if she walked in the room, she'd probably have a slight inkling you might have a few films. I don't know what might give it away, mind, Pete.
Well, if she'd walked in the room now and heard that, you'd see his hand just go around the back of my head and bang. You'd see the back of my scalp come off.
So does your other half, Pete, did she watch this, or she's like, thank God he's out of the way?
Oh, no, it's thank God I'm out of the way.
Yeah, I get the exact same thing.
And mine's the same.
She hates
She only
this room.
Yeah.
She'll watch me if I've got something planned.
This is my missus, yeah? You may like this, but it's all fucking shit.
Yeah.
That's her exact words. And the almond. You may like this, but this is all fucking shit.
Fair enough.
She does, that's what she does.
So now that everybody wants to get married, we all do. It's all good in the beginning, and then these are our little rooms because we have to go in here to hide away from them. We're like little gremlins. Yes, little hermits in here. So I'll slowly turn into this. just getting borrowed. It's like, I mean, if you look closer, there is actually a big thumb just above my head somewhere up here. It keeps me staying in check.
I think the only one here who's not going to be scared to say exactly how much they spend on films a month would probably be Kermit, because I think he's the only man here who will actually admit it. What he's, because I won't. I know Paul won't. And I know Rob won't.
Really? You won't say what you spend?
Well, let's figure it. There's always somebody who asks the questions. How much your budget for a month on films? Not what my wife thinks.
Yeah, I do have a budget of about 50, and I normally pre-order it, and that's what I get up to. But then look through my phone, and then cheap charts like, oh, actually $3.99. I'm like, oh, that was like $10 last week. Oh, I'll add that on. That's there. Oh, I'll add that on. And like today, I constantly pre-order for the Batman Superman 4K with the IMAX aspect ratio, and somebody was selling the code for £6 for 4K, and I was just like, oh, I'll have that then. So I've got the 4K version of that. Obviously, it's better because obviously, well, it depends on your broadband speed, but £6 for the 4K or £20 for the single disc Blu-ray, it makes complete sense.
Physical, man, physical,
yeah.
Yeah, I trade up. I sell a lot of my stuff I buy and sell. I was at boot sale this morning, so I literally trade up and build up a little bit of money, and then go and spend it potentially on prizes and presents for the wife.
Yeah, the Pandora bracelet must be really nice. You got it.
Yeah, but she has got a Pandora bracelet, and them stupid little charms at about £100 each.
Yeah, which was like that big.
But they never wear them, do they? If they're in a drawer. Well, they won't wear them, but they just save them. It's like, why have it then?
Well, they got to put something. They got to put something next to your balls in the drawer, so they put the trinkets to buy them.
Yeah. That's why I had my operation, so the wife can actually now carry them around her neck.
In a jar, like ears in Universal Soldier, like Lundgren's ears.
Yeah, that'll be it. What's that? It's Paul Bollocks. All right, okay. Hi guys on the stream. I keep hearing Xavi now on Arrow Video. What are your thoughts? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's also an excuse on prices then.
Damage box is coming your way.
I believe that the Xavi sale's over, but the entertainment store on eBay is still doing them. Buy one get 40% off. So works are about £7.50. £8. Yeah, that's where I got mine from. My people under the stairs in Nightbreed. I got them from there because HMV were asking postage, and it was Xavi were doing £16.99 buy one get one free. So that was a cheap option. So that's how I went for there.
What are you playing at buying at HMV without me?
Oh, I didn't buy it at HMV.
Oh, all right then. When we first started it, it's like, I want this. What do you want? And so we will split it so that we don't get the PMP, did we?
Yeah, but the thing is, when it comes now for the 2 for 30, or sorry, 3 to 30, 2 for 30, whatever, there's nothing there that I'm after, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit dry at the moment.
I'm just waiting, as Rob knows, when we went out on the hunt last. God, it was only Monday, wasn't it? Jeez, it seems ages ago.
Yeah, it feels like it's been so long. Oh,
I know, my heart is aching.
Can I just stop everyone there? Are his nails painted again?
Is what?
And toenails. Your toenails or nails?
Are your nails painted again?
I was waiting until somebody noticed that. No word of a lie. No, this is a true story. Let me get rid of that. Sitting downstairs about 4 o'clock, and my youngest, who is 3 years old, comes up and goes, "Daddy, can we paint your nails?" I'm just like, "Well, no, because we know, Daddy, because you're doing Magpie movies tonight, aren't you?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Well, you can do it, but then you can remove it before you go live." I'm like, "Okay." Yeah, I haven't, have I? No, look at that. I've took some of them off. I've got my little...
You do that yourself. Stop lying, man. You do it yourself.
He does.
If I did it myself...
Don't be ashamed to live. Don't be ashamed to live.
I keep it within the cuticle area. The daughter's gone all over. I mean, look at that. Look, look
knows
at that.
All the terms, doesn't
he? Yeah. So, quickly moving on. Jason's in the evening. Evening, Jason. Nice to have you on. Thanks for having me and Rob on last. Was it? God, it was only 2 days ago. God, that feels like ages ago as well.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
God,
I did invade their stream. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, he did a 2-hour stream, wasn't it? Yes. Well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jason. I had to work on Saturday, which was I'm shocked the system after having 2 weeks off to have to work on a Saturday. 8 till 4 and deal with, excuse me, the kind of stuff I've got to deal with. That was nice.
I got a bone to pick with Jason. When you doing that live stream, I commented and he jumped my comment.
Oh,
I was like, fine, that's the way you're going to be, is it?
What was the comment?
I can't remember now, but he didn't read it out.
It was so important.
So I'm watching all the comments and he went straight over me.
Has the movie Stealth starring Jessica Biel and Jamie Foxx been released on 4K? I don't think it has. Didn't that bomb at the box office?
Yeah, I don't remember it being good.
Yeah, shit, that's why, yeah.
Didn't have the kind of yellow case with the... It's like an angry Flight of the Navigator, wasn't it? An AI controlled ship.
I thought Stealth was reminding me of Broken Arrow for some reason. I don't know why. But, what else?
I do own it, but it's not.
I'm going to say hello to each other. How is everyone? Thanks for coming on my stream, Paul and Rob. You are welcome. More than likely. Thanks for having us. Carlene Yozinia, good old Carl. Hey guys, from late. It's Alan on the show. It is. Alan is the first guest who has returned and has actually decided to agree to returning. Yeah. So I know.
The check's in the post.
I've come back for more.
Jimmy's put Pete, Studio Ghibli closed up shops with animators in a new company called Studio Ponok. Mary Witch's Flower is the first feature, however, Ghibli is returning.
Yeah, good. It's from the same kind of guys.
But what about if they're different spines?
I'll just put it somewhere else.
Would that be an issue? Oh.
No, I'm not too bad with things like that. I mean, I'm not going to buy a Premier unless it's got the cover because I want all the slip. That's the only thing I'll collect slip covers for. And I think I'll keep the slip covers on these as well. I think, but other than that,
question for Alan: any idea what future HMV Premier releases there might be?
No idea whatsoever. They seem very random. I think it's. I
thought they passed it by you first.
Warner. Yeah. You'd think, wouldn't you, by now? No, you can look at American releases through Warner Archives. They kind of follow that route. So whatever Warner Archives have put out recently in America, it's more likely going to end up on Paramount as well. They'll end up on the HMV line.
So with regards to premium collection you got, because you said you got them all, would you get them even if you thought that title was rubbish?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Answer that question.
The numbers.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
I am actually intrigued by that Scarface though. That's the original one, isn't it? Well, take the original. It's like the
there's two cuts. It was made before the censors came in, and when the censors came in, they cut it heavily. But they found the original and they've put them both on the same disc.
Okay. I've also heard that the 10 Commandments that I've got a premium collection that is getting. What's it got? All right, okay.
Just see what the time difference. Hour and 32 minutes. I think what the other one is. Yeah, you were saying about the 10 Commandments?
Yeah, 10 Commandments. Apparently that has the original 10 Commandments from 1923-24 on it as well. But apparently that's the stopping that one. That's going to be out of print soon. So
I'm glad I got it.
It will be.
I just want it in 4K.
Yeah, but yeah, so I'm glad I've got that one. But I think somebody told us in the stream beforehand that was actually going to be out of print now, and you can't get that copy on disc other than on that one. So there you go. I could be wrong. Right. Oh, Jamie says it's the 29th, Kermit, not the 27th.
29th. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. 29th.
You're there 2 days early.
Knocking on the door, no one's there.
Nobody's there knocking on the door.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. Where are we? Let's go through the comments. We've got a cool black. It's a cool black cauldron. You can't fix OCD. Can't wait to see the new Mortal Kombat.
Few days.
How many of those CDs are you keeping, Rob, from that shite £1 mystery box?
Movie Edge.
That's such a good idea what you're doing. That's
It's going to be shit, innit? Obviously, went in my cash converters, and they've got these crappy blind boxes of CDs, DVDs, and Blu-rays for £1. And I bought this little pack like this of CDs, which is £1. A massive pack for £1. For sure, the small pack's going to have good stuff in it. So I'm calling it cash generator shit blind boxes. And when I'm going to take them to the tip at the end or destroy them with a digger or a chainsaw from work. So yes, it's going to be a funny video.
Could just hand them into a charity shop.
Or do that, yeah. I'll probably do that. That's a better idea. But hopefully we'll get some soundtracks in there and maybe some old discontinued titles maybe. But it's going to be shit. I've had one that had all pirate films in it, which is hilarious.
Oh my god.
Interesting. Yeah, so Mike from Movie Edge, you said that, he says, anybody seen the new Melissa McCartney film on Netflix? I'm guessing he means Thunder Force, is that right? I started it, yes. I stopped it, and I'm not going to watch the rest of it because it's not very good.
No, I ain't seen it.
It's about as fun as a bag of dicks.
It was a new one.
She peaked with Spy, you asked me.
I don't think she's ever peaked.
No. She's peaked the scales.
Yeah.
Looks put watch Promising Young Woman, and it really was absolutely good watch. Have you guys seen it? If you didn't see the ending coming though, any of you guys seen it? It's on Sky Movies now, I believe. It came out yesterday or the night before. Now Jamie got that imported, I believe. I think Fat Samurai got to him, and he gave me the digital code because he's a ledge. So I've got it on my iTunes, which Rob will probably have as well because he's got access to my US iTunes as well.
Can you believe there's 40 people watching?
You what?
There's 40 people watching.
Of course there is. They've all come to see me and Rob. I don't. You two are just here for the shits and giggles. I mean, everyone's come to see.
I mean, hold Rob up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Or come the other way around. That you two are down the bottom because you're carrying us.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Gonna knock on the door.
See, you've said that now. There's 38 people. We've lost 2 more. See, that's your fault, Rob. You always lose 2 subs.
Did you see they're redoing the Addams Family and Johnny Depp's the dad?
I don't think that's true. I think that is that true or not?
Is it gonna happen?
I don't know. I saw like a promo picture for it on Instagram.
Yeah, I think
it's a fake. How many promo shots? How many promo shots have we all seen of Beetlejuice 2 going around for the last kind of 3 years? We'll see.
Paul's put anyway. Titanic VHS collected in Cinema Sickness. Yeah, he does have a lot of old school stuff. I've still got some VHSs because I brought them home. I thought Rob or somebody who wants them, but now gone from my mother's loft.
He buys them because he sends them out with orders with his autograph on, doesn't he?
Does he?
Yeah, that's why he buys them because he's not collecting masses of them. But if somebody asks, he'll sign a copy and send it out with a big enough order.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Eva May has put, with all the work you all put into your videos and doing live streams, how would you find time to watch movies? I don't. I have to wait till the rest of the family are unconscious.
Yeah.
I say unconscious. Sounds like I've just done something bad there.
Cool, mate.
Wait for the tablets to take effect.
Yeah, when the Rohypnol actually decides to work. It's normally I have about an hour and a half between 9:30, 10 o'clock, and 11:30, something like that. So that I'll put something on, and I'll sit down, like I said earlier on. I'm like, oh, should I watch this? And I don't fall asleep, but I'll just put the PlayStation on. I'll play a game. It's very. That's why I don't. This is why I'm trying to get out of the habit of possibly buying loads of movies because I don't get a chance to watch them, and they're just there. It's like Speed 4K. I've got it, the digital iTunes on 4K, and it's come out. And the Steelbook I quite like from Zavvi. You pre-order it, it's going to come on a day, and it'll just go on the shelf until like 3 years down the line. And by the time I turn around to actually go, you know what? Oh, I bought that 5 years ago. I'll watch that, and I'll go and look how much it was when I paid 15 quid for it. It's £3 now.
It's £1 now.
Yeah,
well,
so you could have
what I do for all of us married men, I've designed this designer drug called Rob Hypnol. Yeah, puts them out for a good 4 hours. That's all you need.
I just fart on them, that will knock them out for 4 hours.
Yeah, I actually.
We watched Snyder Cut. we got through Snyder Cut together. You know, she loves Netflix, so I come home from work, and as I said, she's 2 hours into a show that I don't care about. So I'll get the headphones in, laptop up, stick a film on. Happy days.
That's why you must like when you came here, Rob, and I've got this room here.
Just got to squeeze.
You freezing, are you?
You just got to squeeze a film in when you can.
Yeah.
Am I freezing? Oh, sorry. Yeah, got to squeeze a film in when you can. I watched 2 yesterday. I watched. Am I still freezing?
No, you're right now.
I watched Donnie Darko yesterday. That's Donnie Darko yesterday for next week's cult movie review, and I watched Escape from Pretoria. That's a good film too.
Yeah,
so just when you can, squeeze them in.
Have you seen the sequel to Darko? Is it Samantha Darko or S Darko?
S Darko. No, I've not seen that, but it's really bad.
Yeah, it's a sequel to it. It's like the sequel to American History. No, what's American Psycho 2? Terrible film. The first one, fantastic.
Yeah. I just these films when I can, to be honest. If I go downstairs, I put something on to watch, and the wife comes down and goes, "Right, what we're watching then?" I'm like, "Clearly not this," and I change it, or I come in after the kitchen bed, and I sit down. She's got coriander and all that. I'm like, "What we're watching?" Well, she goes, "Well, quite clearly we're watching Prince Philip's funeral, aren't we?" I'm just like, "Great, you taped it from the other day. I'm watching it again." So
in 4K.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, at the minute, the films we don't get to watch. We're rewatching from series 1 of Line of Duty at the minute. We're about 2 episodes off the 2nd season because with Line of Duty, everything's linked together, and I forgot it because I haven't seen it for so long. So we're starting to watch them all over again. And I'm watching it, and the wife goes, "Oh, this is what happened. She's in the van, and it gets taken over, and it gets hijacked, doesn't it?" I was like, "Oh, I've forgotten that. Not anymore." Yeah, cheers. Spoiler, even though I already know about it.
This is why I went downstairs and she started Lost. I said last time she's never watched Lost. She was like 6 episodes in. I was like, right, this happens at the end. Turned it off, stormed out of the room. Never gonna watch it again. I've saved myself probably about 200 hours of TV time. Now she's on Glee now, so I don't know. I've fucking created a monster.
We'll get you. Alan has everything. Scott said, "Oh, Celtic lost 2-0. Okay. Have you guys ever been recognised when we went Blu-ray hunting?" Yeah, me and Rob and Dalton. And how many people acknowledged us, Rob?
It's everyone. I can't believe it.
Everyone, yeah. but then we came off the drugs and realised that we were actually somewhere else, and no one recognised me.
This is another wife story. I walk around Liverpool and I want to go, Robert Fitzbandy. She just thumps me. Like, what the fuck are you doing? No.
I think my wife don't even recognise me. With the kids.
My wife don't recognise me.
No, even the wife doesn't watch my videos. The kids don't either.
And these kids cry when they see me.
I still get recognised from managing that Blockbuster 25 years ago. People still remember me from that.
That's cool.
I'm still managing it now. Isn't it called Your Room?
Nah. Well, I've got more films than that place had, yeah.
But you're like myself, Pete. Do you remember when I run a game shop for 10 years? Yeah. I see the kids come in as teens and grow up to adults and have kids, and you're like, wow. It's like you don't realise how much time you spend in them kind of stores. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, the craziest thing that ever happened to me there was a rapist on the loose in Portswood where that shop was. So I was having to walk all my female staff home at the end of the night, and it turns out the guy who did it was actually the son of one of our best customers, and she had covered for him. And they were done for incest as well. He actually tried to brick a girl on the back of their head and rape her right next to the store.
Okay. Have you got any jolly stories tonight, Pete? Just out of interest.
Well, they're both dead now.
That sounds like a really nice area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
That's why I moved. That's why I moved to Liverpool.
Well, because you missed that kind of thing, or?
Got the wrong person. I'm joking. I'm definitely joking.
I just don't know what you're talking about. My boyfriend games, so we've been gaming. We've made a gaming tent together. There you go, Kermit. Alan.
I tell you, there's no moving back home, is there?
What are you talking about? My boyfriend games. So we made a gaming tent together. Fair enough.
He's like, what, boyfriend?
I was there today.
What? You got a boyfriend? What's this?
That way
I was there today.
Boyfriend.
She doesn't look much like you in the picture, though, Alan. There might be a vague resemblance.
My daughter has my height, but my missus looks, thank God.
Yeah, my kids don't.
What was that, Pete?
My missus, my daughter's got my height, but my missus's looks. Thank God.
Tall girl, then.
Oh, she's taller than her mum already, and she's only 14.
No.
Her mum's 14.
My daughter's 14, yeah.
All right, no, she's taller than you. You're half, and she's only 14. I'm like, why is she only 14? Don't start admitting that, especially what you've just said on before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think only Rob got that. Yeah, Katie's put yesterday's apart. How much do we spend on films? Ian's put, how's it going, boys? Question for you all. What made you start your channels and your influence to start one?
Hey, Ian, how you doing, mate?
I tell you what influenced me to start mine.
See, I should have started mine years and years ago. You know, for me, it was the whole COVID. I was furloughed for almost a year, and I was going insane. And obviously, all my family are down south. I've moved everyone. I moved to come to Liverpool with a wife, so it's just got me by. And obviously, from you guys' channels as well. I think Paul started at the same time as me, so watching all you guys gave me the inspiration to do what I do now.
Cool.
At a lower level.
I used to watch Flick Pick in America, and there weren't a lot. I don't think there was any that I knew of in the UK doing it. So I thought I'd get the word out what's available in the UK, and then I found Big Paulie's channel. But there weren't a lot of UK blue tubers. Blu-ray Ben was there, but a lot of them have moved on, and you get a lot of new people come through in like waves. But I just thought, well, there's not a lot over here that's doing it. I'll give it a go.
Yeah. And Pete, you just wanted to show off your collection and give people some money. No money, some films for free.
Well, yeah. Well, I thought I wanted to be a bit different. So my thought process was get hold of some films. I mean, I watched Cinema Sickness for a while, but Blu-ray King is the one who really got me thinking about doing a channel. And I thought, you know, like my first video, King. Yeah, my first video, I was like a wincing little prick, basically. You know, let me know if you like what I've said, you know, and all that shit. But you grow with it, don't you? And it's made me more confident again because you go into yourself when you don't talk to people. My best mate moved to London, so I didn't really have many people to talk to in that way. And the community is what really got me back into this because it's an amazing community of people that we have in this thing, and the generosity of people knocks me for six. Rob, you know,
yeah, but you paid Rob for that. Remember?
Yeah, but I haven't paid for his petrol.
It's true. Yeah.
It's a community, yeah. So mine's very similar. I've got no friends, so I don't know many people at Liverpool. So all you guys are my family. So it's good to even talk. You know, I phone Paul on a daily basis. I've been calling Pete quite a bit.
4 times. Yeah. Every time I pick it up now, I'm like, this is the 4th time now, Rob. What do you want? I'm just driving home from work. I just thought I'd give you a ring. I want to hear your voice. I love it. I'm just like.
And you got your wife saying, "Tell your boyfriend again."
You got your first stalker as well, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, he rang us today. I'm in the garden, looking after, got in the garden watching the kids, and he rings me today, and then the eldest runs over and goes, "I'm like, it's Rob." She's like, "Hi, I'm Jodie Paul from Magpie Movies." How many times did she do that? About 3 times.
Yeah. But she shut up after you punched her, didn't she?
Oh yeah. After that, she started crying. I just punched her in the face. It was fine. Yeah. There was no marks. You do it below. Here. Oh, yeah. Let's not go into that. I don't want to get into that because I'm going to get like Ofcom complaints and stuff like that. So we'll quickly move on. We'll go here. So many comments.
Let's clear some comments up.
I'm trying to find some.
Quick fire round. Let's do it. We love our quick fire rounds.
Oh, Laura, Rob Wilson, whose middle name isn't actually Rob.
It's the wife. Yeah, yeah.
We should get like a button on here which goes, the wife alerts and stuff like that. You don't watch all your films, so why have you got them? Also, you don't play with your figures so they can go.
Yeah, but why have 10 tins of soup in the cupboard when you're not eating them all at the same time? It's because you want variety and pick what you want when you want.
Yeah, but you can have the soup to eat with regards to movies.
These are statues. They're not figures. These are posable people.
Yeah, Mummy says toys. You know, like your dolls.
Posable people. What's Stuart going to say?
It's an interesting one here from Playtando guy. I emailed from Zoom the other day, and apparently they'll soon be relaunching their site. I thought they already did that the other day.
They have done it, but the prices are pathetic. There's not much variety going on there. If they're going to redo it, they need to relaunch it with some deals because there's no deals at all. I think they've literally got it just running. There's nothing of substance in there at all.
Yeah, it's very bare bones.
Mm.
So, Alan, did you say a movie just called Mike?
Mike, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with what he's put here. He's put sometimes 4Ks are not that impressive. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes you buy them because there's 4K in it. That's why, unless it's a particular film. When I did my video about the 4Ks in my collection, what I recommend for picture and sound, I did say that sometimes I kind of get 4Ks unless I know about them, is because I like that film. So like the Gladiator, I had the VHS, the DVD, I had the Blu-ray, I had the Blu-ray special edition, DVD special edition, and then I got the 4K because the next logical step. Whether that was a good picture or not, I still would have bought it. But he's right. Gremlins, I only got that on 4K because
it's better on DVD. It's better on Blu-ray.
It's not
Terminator 2 in 3D is better than the Terminator 2 4K. I'll tell you that right now.
But the thing is, we should know all this because you remember when DVDs come out, so when Blu-rays come out, there was the early days of Blu-ray, the DVD quality weren't much better, and 4K is still kind of in its infancy. So obviously, with a lot of these titles, they're not going to be crisp, and some of these films are so old, make them look better, look shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alan's never going to go down that road anyway, so that's more money to save.
No, I'm not going down the 4K route.
Nope.
Yeah, 4K is not for me.
I'm going to send you 4K just to annoy you then.
And you'll probably send it right back.
So the thing is, 4K shouldn't be. Go on. Sorry.
No.
Oh God. There shouldn't be media over £20. I think £25, £28. When Disney were doing their 4K for 25 or 26 is ridiculous.
Mm.
I mean, I used to pay £70 for N64 games back in the day, but that was because obviously the price it cost to make cartridges. But it's just shocking the prices of 4Ks.
I remember Super Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo was like 60 quid.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 3 for the SNES was 70 on it.
Yeah.
I'm one of the Muppets that bought it.
It's ridiculous.
Yep, same.
I was going to say something I've forgotten. Oh yeah, I was going to say, Alan, other than obviously you've got 2 3D tellies, other than Avatar, what would you say is the best 3D one you've got?
The Lorax is cool.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I like a lot of the conversions they're doing, like Titanic, Jurassic Park. And Jurassic Park, when they did the 3D conversion, they went and tied up some of the CGI as well, which is a good little touch. A lot of the animated are very good on with 3D.
Megamind.
But a title off the top of my head,
Megamind's
Man.
Oh yeah.
Ant-Man. Did you get that?
Yeah, Ant-Man, the first one.
Ant-Man is brilliant in 3D. And Doctor Strange, the Marvel do 3D very well.
The best 3D I have seen personally at the cinema is Gravity.
But what? Sorry.
Gravity.
I got Ant-Man in 3D when the other disc is missing. If anyone wants it, they can have it.
Cool. So my 3D experience cinema was Leicester Square, and that was Nightmare Before Christmas in 3D, which was amazing.
Do you know what I enjoyed was the Jim Carrey Christmas one. Christmas. That in 3D was that flame.
Yeah, that is very good 3D.
But I'm just see, this is what I hate when I went to see Gravity, and obviously she's out there and George Clooney's coming in and she's putting her hands out and all that kind of stuff, and I thought, wow, this is so good. You can feel like George Clooney just floating.
Did you put your hands out as well?
Yeah.
Come to me.
Come to me, I love you. Then I bought it, but then they didn't release it full screen. It's got the 235 by 1 aspect ratio, and then you've got the black bars at the top. I'm just like, what's the point if you're going to do a 3D film? I say this is my complaint every time. Do a 3D film, do it full screen on the TV. I don't see the point in the black bars because it defeats the purpose. I know obviously said Ghostbusters Answer the Call has the streams coming out, but put it full screen.
I think that's cool. The film's shit, but the streams coming out, I thought was a really good idea.
Hey, Alan, your daughter's just said, heading off now, Dad. Was great to watch you. Love you. She's on the bottom of the comments, and we're not there yet. So thought I'd better tell you that.
Thank you.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
See you next week.
Oh, is that for me? Love you or for you, Alan? I don't know. She should have put who it's for. It's probably for all of us.
We all love you.
Right.
I'm looking at the comments as well.
Right. Okay. Boom. What have we got? Pete Phil's put HMV Premiere didn't do this swimmer starring Burt Lancaster as advertised in case.
Yeah, they replaced it with a different title. That was supposed to be around about the 80, I think like 86, something like that. And I don't think they had the rights to it at the time, so they've postponed it. I think it will be coming eventually, but not yet.
Jason's put watched Possessor last night. Absolutely great sci-fi. Violent in a horrific, realistic way. Very highly recommended. It's made by David Cronenberg. Brandon, have any of you seen it? I think
yeah.
The box is freaky. The box is the face, the guy on the front.
Yeah. Is that
£7 on Amazon at the moment?
I watched it and I was a bit, I don't know, just watched it and it went over me. Wasn't that bothered about buying it after that.
Yeah, it's a film that stays with you for a while, but you don't know why. It is very violent. To give a little bit of a spoiler away, Mr. Bean, what's his name? Sean Bean. It's Sean Bean, isn't it?
Yeah,
when he gets his when he gets attacked, as we just say, his teeth and it's quite violent in places. But for me, something was missing in the film. I don't know what it was. Very arty, very stylized. Just
I would only give it about a 6 out of 10.
Is there a Sean Bean film where he doesn't die?
Yeah. We'll say yeah, bastard.
There is what's that one he's in? There is a one I filmed. I think. Is it? Or did he die in it? Was it called Outlaw? Is he in that film called Outlaw? Did he die in that?
Yes.
One? He probably dies in a deleted scene.
I saw that cinema. I can't remember if he dies or not in that.
Does it have Danny Dyer in that as well?
Danny Dyer, yes. His wife gets attacked, doesn't she, on the wedding day or something? They're out driving.
What's it called?
Outlaw.
Outlaw.
I've got that. It's Bob Hoskins, isn't it?
Yes, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that somewhere.
It'll be under
10 points Gryffindor.
Oh, I'm Danny Dyer. Ooh, yeah, smart question.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking melt.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he does die.
He doesn't die in the Yorkshire Tea advert.
Oh.
Credibility he does, but other than that.
Does he die in Sharp? Wasn't he in Sharp?
He was. I don't know what happens in Sharp.
He dies.
Oh, when Saturday comes, he didn't die in that.
Delete scene, mate.
Oh, okay. Has a heart attack on the football pitch.
His career died.
Fan-made.
There you go. Anyway, so I used to use the Johnny Depp fan made, been out for years. Alan, is there any reason why you've hidden your sub count? Just curious.
Yeah, that annoys me and all.
I don't think it's important. I don't think you should be judged on your subs.
That's a good answer.
We think it's important because we're nosy bastards. We want to know.
We shouldn't be judging you. Exactly. It should be on your content. So in that case, then I think my subs are a lot better than my content. So it's yeah. Well, the premiere should release The Keep. There's still no Blu-ray of this film anywhere. And this is the best thing ever.
So,
when the wife's from the Godzilla collection, she nearly laid an egg. Maybe I'll have a little Godzilla from the egg. She's come round now as I bought her KFC today.
Chicken.
Was it a Zinger Tower burger? Because that'll be the way forward. I haven't had KFC in ages, but yes.
Jamie Power is looking after my copy of Guardian Tess at the moment. Aren't you, Jamie?
recording. Yes. Yeah. Lisa loves our bugger. I really want to watch this live as I watch all the channels. I've got some stuff to do. I will watch it back later. Well, I hope, Lisa, when you watch it back later.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
We won't disappoint.
Lisa loves.
I think she comments on
I
all my
put up
videos.
because she tagged me. She's a lovely lady. She tagged me in a video of best moments in film, which I put up today, but I'm sure it's going to be taken down. It's because I've got clips of movies in it with audio, so I should imagine that'll be taken down pretty soon. So if you want to watch that, get over there after the stream. I wouldn't think it would still be up by tomorrow.
Let the cat out of the bag there, because you only get done on copyright if you go over 1,000 subscribers.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, it depends, doesn't it? It depends, obviously, what.
Are you still there?
It depends if you're warm, doesn't it? Or
I don't know.
You get options to delete stuff, didn't you?
I had a copyright strike. About a week or so ago on another tag video, but then they said, "Oh, we'll let it go." So, fine.
Do they give you the option to remove it first?
I've had that before in the past where they've told me you can remove certain clips and then they put it back up again, which I've done. But this is the first time. They're pretty hot now. If you put anything with Disney in now, which is pretty much everything because they own everyone, Disney are very hot on it. They take down anything. If you say the word Disney,
that's it. We've got
it. Thanks very much. I had a few issues with my Mortal Kombat review. I had a few issues with the
Thank you and good
night. Probably got copyright now because it's here and it's on here. This is the infamous Wally from Bully Loves You video that was seen attacking my daughter's dolls. So there is an arrest warrant run out for him at the moment. He is in.
I've subbed to your daughter's channel.
Oh yeah, please. Oh, let's be honest. I love my daughter to bits, and that content is so cute. But my God, it's shit. So if anybody's here and watched it and subscribed to it, I apologize in advance. Any content on there, she watches this American thing where they just do like. It's basically they do this and go, "Hi there," and they get another doll and go, "Hello." But obviously you can't see the face, and they just talk to each other and edit it so it looks like it's real. It's Elsa and Anya, and I'm just like, I've cancelled it. I've banned her from putting it on the telly because.
What about if she overtakes you in subs? What would you do?
That should be something we arrange. We should arrange
that's probably only a few weeks away, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. She's got like 16 subscribers now.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Alex how he's getting all his subs up, and attach it to your daughter's channel.
Yeah, so Alex, if you're watching this, if you can promote my daughter's channel, that'll be very much appreciated. Even though she has one video, and probably got more views in that video than my entire back catalogue. But yes, there you go. Anyway, let's move on before I get embarrassed even further. Risa found out that there's two different versions of the original Never-Ending Story, which is getting a 4K German release. I'm intrigued to see the alternate version which doesn't have the song.
I only heard about that a few days ago.
That dirty clip of that. Was that you, Rob?
Yeah, Falcor.
Oh my God! How did that ever get through?
No, well, I changed it slightly, didn't I? I edited it because when he says, "Can you scratch me behind my ear?" I changed it. Can you scratch me ass or something? I can't remember. And he's like, I love children. Yeah. You was unconscious. The Falcor is like, it's so wrong.
That's dodgy. That was.
I think of everything we're saying today, I was like, this will be the last time I'm coming back. 2 is enough for me. I'm not coming back for any more. I'm not having any of this.
But that clip slipped through Never-Ending Story. Even the theme tune at the beginning, nothing. The full theme tune I played in my intro, but I didn't get not even a mention. So it's strange. But my Mortal Kombat video.
Jamie Powell puts a lot of music through his videos you've seen, and I don't know if he gets any trouble. Puts full songs on there.
Did you what Paul did? He had his intro, and I told him how to find out if he's got any copyright issues, and he checked all of his videos, and every single one of them had a strike on for his intro.
Since that, because my opening intro for my song, when I first did a proper intro, is Oasis, and the first track of Standing the Shoulder of Giants, which is Fucking in the Bushes, which is a song that they come on to. So I thought, well, it's to come on to me doing a video. So if they're going to come on the stage, it's kind of the same thing. That was my copyright strike. So I've changed it to the song from within the Monster Squad when they're getting all the stuff together ready to fight the monsters. Not one copyright strike. It's almost like they're like, let's just forget that song exists.
I don't know.
You can have that. That's fine.
But look at mine. I had the Power of the Night song from Critters. You know, no one's heard of it. So it's like it's a good like power song, and it's like I've been fine with that so far.
So basically, if anybody's watching this wants to do an intro video, find an 80s film that everyone's forgotten about, and if it's got a theme in it, there you go. Jobs are good.
The Troll 2. Stick Troll 2 in there. That's it. Troll 2 theme.
Exactly.
No fucker watch that.
Library of songs, you know.
James is finally here. So next week is the quiz part 2.
Hi, James.
And James is obviously doing it. Big Paulie messaged me tonight, and he was like, "Is it still on for next week?" I'm like, "Yeah." Who is it? I'm like, "Well, it's you, it's Jamie, and then us 3, and then obviously James is coming in to do the quiz, and then next time we'll do it like a few weeks, few months down the line or whatever. And if Alan wants to come back on and he do a HMV Premium Collection start off at 10 points, you're probably all over that. You can get involved. So Jamie's going back to hold on to his title, and then that's it basically. The problem is we'll get people come back in, and it's always going to be us 3. So even if we lose, we're still doing it. So what if you ever wanted to do a quiz and Jamie's still up to doing it, then Alan, you're more than welcome to come on.
Thank you.
You know, we're
200 questions.
I would say that's a no, isn't it? Scott's put, you guys are like my second family. Thanks for everything you all do.
Legend, man. Thank you.
Look. All right, isn't it? Yeah.
There you go. Polly loves you. Yeah, that's a...
Mine's naked.
Yeah. I actually thought this would seriously. I thought this might be worth something because this is the original from the book.
Where's his mouth?
This is like 40. This is 41 years old. This toy. There's no. I was going to say there's no stains. That sounds bad. No. The thing is, this is 41 years old, right? I am 43.
But it's still shit.
I'm 42, and it can grow a better beard than I can ever do in my entire life. And it's a toy. Damn it. Not happy. What's everyone's here's favourite movie they have watched this week so far?
Probably Donnie Darko for me.
Is that a first time watch for you?
No.
Okay.
I saw it when it first came out. I've not seen it until a couple of days ago. Oh, yesterday.
Is that our release you watched?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched the original Avengers movie in 4K again, and it's like I hadn't seen it for so long and just really enjoyed it.
Rob?
Good choice.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Wombat.
Indeed. Immoral Wombat.
I would probably say I watched Captain America: The Winter Soldier again last week. I forget how good that film is. I started watching it in 4K downstairs, and then the wife went to bed. I was just like, I'm a bit lonely, so I'll be lonely in the room upstairs, and I watched the end of it in 3D. I think it's because I've been watching The Falcon and The Winter Soldier that I wanted to go back to Captain American movies. I've obviously skipped through each one, so I've watched like Captain America: First Avenger, and then The Winter Soldier, and then Age of Ultron, and at the minute I'm watching Civil War. But yeah, I'd say Winter Soldier is a good movie. I thoroughly enjoy that. It's one
of the best ones in my opinion.
It was only put on the back burner really because the third one was so hyped because of Spider-Man being in it. So everyone really thinks about the third one more, even though the second one is an absolute classic. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I class Civil War. Civil War is more of a Avengers film more than anything.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. I'm just stroking his beard. Jealousy. I'll keep moving on. Matthew Brown says hello.
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 Jumping. I think we'll catch up. Physical media is so much better than digital, as you'll own it and you'll never be delisted. Plus, it preserves it for future generations. Oh yeah, I'm totally for physical. But if I want to see a film,
until you get disc rot. I remember I got disc rot on my Terminator. I think there's an issue with Terminator 1 when it came out on DVD, and it's finally gone. But I've got it 6 times, so it don't matter.
you heard about Terminator? I told about Midsummer.
Terminator.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give that. I will do a Midsummer giveaway. I'm gonna do one.
Okay. So what do you do with your digital codes now? Do you keep yours digitally as well then?
Me, yeah, I give them out when if I unwrap them on during the Mondays out and about. I show them if anybody wants them. They've not had one in a film for ages. Not even in premium. Premiums used to have them all,
come with them though.
All the time, but they used to, not anymore.
All cutting costs, didn't they? Really?
Yeah, they're slowly taking the Blu-rays out of 4Ks now as well, aren't
they?
Yeah.
Bastards.
And the DVDs out of the Blu-rays.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was one of the only reasons for me to get 4K originally, because you kind of upgrade him, but you've still got the disc there of the Blu-ray. But I'm not just buying a 4K with just a 4K disc. It's a waste of money.
Yeah, £25 for a disc is it'll come down unless it's like a limited edition and there's only so many of them, then that'll be fair enough. But I'm not paying 25 quid for it's ridiculous. It's like that when I was with you, when Dumbo 4K came out, what was it 22 quid when it first came out, the live action? And I got it in CEX on Monday for £6.
I don't collect stuff on the basis of they've printed 2,500 or anything like that, because if I was, the best thing I have is the whole series of the Clangers, and they only printed 1,000 copies of it, and I got one. And that's so
I've got number 10. I've got number 10 of Street Fighter movie, which ain't a good thing. I like that film. Van Damme stoned for the whole film.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I've got anything close by that I don't know.
I had a steelbook for Batman, Dark Knight, and Batman Begins, and I thought, oh, cool, it's a numbered one. I looked at the number; it's like one of 12,000. I'm like, oh,
exactly.
Yeah, that's not something to write home about.
Rob, have you done a Sunday to done yet?
And then Scott's put it's destroying me now.
Yeah, Scott said he's already done it.
I've done it. I go to bed crying now.
But pretty certain every contract shown being signed for a film, it states your character will die.
But who's the guy in Deep Blue Sea that signed the contract, the black guy, to not die in any one of his films? He's the only guy that survived the shark bite. Every film he was in, he didn't die. Was it Ice Cube?
Yeah.
The chef, wasn't it? Out of Deep Blue Sea?
Because didn't he survive Michael Myers as well? In H2O?
Wasn't he not in... Was it H2O or was he...
Because every film he's been in, he's survived. I think he had a clause in his contract not to die. He almost got bitten in half by that shark. And literally he was still alive.
Didn't he work out and get all muscly in the end?
He was big, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Just top half.
Yeah.
This as well with Sean Bean. He's in obviously the first season of Game of Thrones, and obviously I'm not gonna. If anybody hasn't seen it, he's not in any more seasons, and he must have thought, "Oh, I missed out here. Like there's like 7 more seasons of this, and how much I could get, especially how much they're putting into it." And he's like, "But they wouldn't have known that at the time."
He died in Silent Hill as well, didn't he? He died in Silent Hill.
No, he doesn't. Because he's in, no, he doesn't. He doesn't die in Silent Hill because he's in the second one at the beginning.
Yeah, but he dies in that, doesn't he? He's in Limbo, isn't he? Or I'm sure he dies.
I'm sure that's a film I need to rewatch. But see, Sean doesn't die when Saturday comes. Told you. See?
No, just his career does.
Jimmy's put cheeky bugger. Can't wait to see you, Kermit Mish. Watch Flight Plan with Jodie Foster and Sean Bean. He didn't die in that one. I just don't think of the Sean Bean theme.
We should do a video on how many films he dies in.
Yeah, we should.
More than 20, I know that.
Are you doing any preparation for next week's quiz? Only preparation I'm doing is having to create the stream and then send it to everybody, which I completely forgot to do today because I thought I'd already done it. And now I'm messaging me going, it doesn't work. I'm just like, oh, so I sent you again. And at the same time, Rob's like, you saw the stream now? I was like, oh, I haven't. And I had to, So yeah, that's the thing I'll be doing this week. And obviously I'm back at work as well after having 2 weeks off, so there'll be a prep for that. But no, I might watch. This is right in front of me. I'm just saying I might watch Amistad. So if you want to do questions on Amistad, that'd be quite good. It was directed by Steven Spielberg. It's number 51. It's from 1997. So if anybody has that in the back catalogue, there you go.
We know how the night's going to go. Near the end, it's just going to be pictures of dicks in it.
No. Oh, I thought you were talking about the end of this. I haven't seen it before. I'm thinking.
No.
The Steven Spielberg.
Super bad too.
Have any of you seen it? The German version of Neverending Story? I have never seen Neverending Story. I know it's a kind of like a Goonies, Short Circuit, 80s kid kind of thing, but I've never seen Neverending Story. It hasn't even remotely interested me, to be honest. Please don't send me Neverending Story in the post. I do not want 6 copies of Neverending Story in the post at all. Please don't send me any.
It's a great film. It's up there with Labyrinth. It's up there, Labyrinth for Dark Crystal. You know, the quality film.
Yeah.
Never remake it.
I think I've seen Labyrinth. Dark Crystal I've definitely seen, but can't remember anything. But I'm not...
You've not seen Labyrinth? Well,
Isn't Labyrinth like the kids' version of Legend?
David Bowie bulge. Don't you know the gif on that? The Bowie bulge.
Don't send me that later either.
Just go on YouTube later and type in Labyrinth Bowie bulge.
Right. We're moving on from this. I'm not going on. We've gone from bottom left leg, knee con area, and a bulge. I don't even want to know what's going to go with Alan, so I'm just going to leave it with the bulge. Rob, can we have another 4-minute intro of the Roll For You Tomorrow vlog, please? My highlight.
that was completely accident. I'll put it as 5 seconds, the clip, and then I'll put the wrong video at the beginning of and it was like 3 minutes of me driving down a road. At the beginning of my video, yeah, it's a long intro. Yeah, it was.
Was that the road to my
wife
house?
Quite happy. Yeah, so long. 3 whole minutes of me driving down a road as an intro.
Yeah, we were just waiting with anticipation to see if you were going to hit somebody.
Yeah, it was at speed.
Jimmy's put the only Dyer film he's seen is Severance, which is pretty good as I recall.
Seven Lives.
Is that when they go on a work trip and they all get killed off one by one?
Yes, the magic mushrooms, didn't he, Danny Dyer?
That blonde girl, the blonde girl that was in Brookside.
And what, sorry?
In
Brookside girl.
The blonde girl that was in Brookside, I think she's in there.
The one with the big boobies.
Did you remember the guy with the bear trap on his foot?
Ouch.
I haven't seen Severance in a long time.
So the best bit in that film is a bit that I'm the only one laughs in it, where you see the chubby guy on a diving board at the pool and there's a load of leaves in it, he's jumping up and down on it. And the next scene you see him walking the door just covered in leaves. He just fell off. Gets me every time.
Rob, have you listened to Frozen 2 yet?
What the one from my mystery box? I did sing to Frozen 2, didn't I, to Mr. Powell?
Yeah. Williams put, "Hi guys, hope you're having a good night. Are there any recommendations of hidden gems on either Sky Cinema or Netflix?" I said 2 to the guys on our chat, and I said, I don't know if it's still on there, it might be, The Ritual with Rafe Spall, and what was the other one I said? It was Caliber. It's a British one. When they go out shooting, they accidentally shoot somebody and they try to cover it all up in the small village. Those are the 2 that I would say that I really... Caliber is a really, really good film. The Ritual surprised me as well how good that actually was. But I don't know if they're still on there, to be honest, because I know they get taken off.
So I would say TV shows, check out Glow. Glow's really good. I'm not saying that the women are wrestling. Yes, it's really good. It's 3 seasons. It's really good. 3rd series not great, but the first 2 really enjoyed it.
I would go with the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, it's good.
Umbrella Academy.
I've only watched one episode of that.
I think it's 3 seasons. I think there were. I think it's 3 seasons, and they're making the next one now. Very good show. Weird, but good.
I think I watched 2 or 3 episodes of that. I think I started watching that, and at the same time I started watching Doom Patrol, but I haven't finished either of them. I put a game on instead. But I don't think it was hidden gems, and
It's really
I think
weird.
it's
You
more-
need to keep with it.
Yeah, stick to it. You need to get 3-4 episodes in.
I don't
I
really
think-
watch it on Netflix because I've cancelled that. Well, apparently they cancelled that, not me. And I don't really watch much on Sky now. Can't be asked. Last thing I watched was
Yeah.
on.
We don't need to look behind you, but
You tried choosing one though.
it's a problem. Like I when I had all my films on display, I had a room full of them in my old house. I would still go back to the same film that I've seen probably the week before. And I've got a film that's sealed on the shelf. I would always go back to the Guilty Pleasure film rather than open a new film.
Oh, it's open.
Isn't it? It's a sickness.
It is.
Exactly. It is. Let's take a minute silence to remember this sickness. I'm joking, man, dickhead.
Bollocks.
Paul, when are you going to team up with Rob again? I want to go down to Liverpool, but
I was going to say, is that with what? Is that with wives? What was the question? We had an idea for a video. I had an idea, which it wouldn't go down well. That the video would be Paul would walk into his room, and his wife would be in bed, laying next to me, and that was how it was going to start. But it wouldn't have gone down well on my side. I doubt his side as well. But it'd be funny.
You would have had clothes on though, Rob.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Just checking. Yeah, the wife wouldn't. I don't mind if the wife wouldn't, as long as you had clothes on.
I think Rob laid next to Paul would have been funny actually, but there you go.
The wife coming going, Paul,
That's it. Your wife walks in. Your wife walks in with us sitting there. That would be hilarious.
She does
And Jamie Powell wanking up outside outside the window.
In the window, crying.
He won't come to me. Yeah, right. This is going south. Sean Bean survived in pixels, says Mr. Powell.
Oh yeah,
I can't even remember being in there.
Yeah,
Scott said it was LL Cool J out with Deep Blue Sea.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the first film you all saw at the cinema? For him,
Empire Strikes Back. No, Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi.
Mine was E.T. E.T.
I can't remember. I'm going to say
E.T. or the original Batman.
What was yours, Alan? Way Out West? Was it Way Out West?
I ain't that bloody old.
The
Something
original
from the
Godzilla.
70s, I don't know.
I don't know. Only ones I remember is going to the cinema with my dad, like Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Yeah. I do remember going to see Lady and the Tramp, not Lady and the Tramp, Fox and the Hound.
Oh.
And also The Black Cauldron. And I tell you what, I always remember going to see Basil the Great Mouse Detective because I loved Basil the Great Mouse Detective. But they've changed it now to just The Great Mouse Detective.
Right,
but when I saw it, it was called Basil the Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I remember in my teens taking my granddad to see Showgirls.
Was that the film or to an actual strip joint?
No, it was the film and Barbed Wire as well with Pam Manson. My granddad thoroughly enjoyed it, but for some reason he had the popcorn on his lap and kept asking me if I wanted any. Well,
yeah, Rob.
He didn't.
Yeah, this is not the time for joke. We're not going to go around being inappropriate, all right? The reason I'm here as a kind of host as such is to make sure I keep you two in check. So you've got another 5 minutes to do the other kind of joke because we'll be after 10:30. I've told you about that.
Well, you do realise I've farted at least 3 times and you haven't heard it, so I'm doing all right tonight.
Oh.
We will see your discs like move in the background.
Yeah. One will fall off the shelf.
Right, that slime little slit going up behind me.
Yeah. So Luke's put, been nice watching you guys. I'm off. Being brilliant guys. Have a fantastic night to you guys.
Take care, Luke.
See you, Luke.
Here we go. There was a lady for Murray who went for a walk in a quarry. She laid on her back, opened her crack, and Dave backed in with his lorry.
That's it.
Why has nobody got rid of this as a troll? I mean, someone delete this as a troll, honestly, Jamie Powell. You guys think of John Bishop becoming a companion in Doctor Who? I didn't know that, and I don't watch Doctor Who, so I'm afraid I'll leave this up to the floor.
I gave up on Who seasons ago.
I don't like him. Even though I've got like 4 Blu-rays of it stand-up.
You don't like John Bishop?
Nah. Got 4 stand-up Blu-rays of him, but I don't like him. He's up there with Michael McIntyre in ponciness, if you ask me.
Terry's a ponce.
Fair enough.
That's just me.
Is
So can we add John Bishop to your hit list?
The companion? So is he
That's the
definitely
first I've
going to
heard.
be a Doctor Who companion? Yeah. I've not heard anything.
They've got to do the next Doctor Who as a woman, surely, again, haven't they? If they haven't jumped back into a man body, surely that would be more trouble than if she become a woman again.
Yeah. They're very PC at the moment, aren't they? BBC.
Yeah.
With their
And you're supposed to be a hermaphrodite next.
It'll be an animal. It'll be an animal next, won't it? Mineral.
This Doctor Who is just played by a llama. Just spits at everybody. Williams put Umbrella Academy had 2 seasons. Can't wait for the 3rd. So there you go. I think we're catching up with them now.
Oh, there you go.
Favorite Netflix shows. I really want to watch Money Heist. I really want to get into that show, but I've not had the time. I have had the time to be honest. But I just choose something else. But I want to get into Money Heist. That is one show I want to get into.
I haven't seen that.
But I'm guessing nobody else has heard of it.
No, I've not heard of that.
If you remember on Jamie's videos, he showed like a T-shirt in Asda, and it's got like a mask, like a Guy Fawkes mask, but the mustache goes all the way up here, like a Picasso kind of face. That's the kind of image from Money Heist. That's the mask that they wear when they do all the stuff. So there you go.
Okay.
Afternoon. Is it? Oh, okay, right. I'm just making sure he's not doing any more rhymes. Afternoon all. Me snooping. I found out they were making a DC series Sandman in my neck of the woods in Sandbanks, Bournemouth Pool.
I don't know. I only know the character
and be an extra
as a Marvel character, unless it's a different one.
Yeah, but that's Marvel, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm thinking. I can't think of I'm thinking of a character called Sandman for DC. I don't.
But if they're going to be using the Bournemouth sand, they're going to have to watch out for the condoms and the bags of shit.
And the needles, the gas canisters.
Yeah.
I'd like to. On that comment, I'd like you all to know that from my neck of the woods, where I'm from, Whitley Bay, that we have some of the cleanest beaches there. Long Sands, Tynemouth, Whitley Bay, lovely beaches, lovely place to live. That's why I moved away 13 years ago. No, I'm joking. Yes. Whitley Bay is a good place. If you ever fancy going, anybody watching this, not you guys, want to go on holiday, Whitley Bay and Long Signs and Tynemouth is a lovely place. And if you remember the 80s TV show Supergran, that was filmed at the Tynemouth Priory, which is down the road from where I used to live.
Oh, Supergran.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. You know, if there's anything that's good for my neck of the woods, we've got 2 things. We've got Supergran. Actually, we've got 3 things. Supergran, Spender, and Biker Grove. You don't need any more. Oh, no, Food is in Pet. There's 4. And
What does this sound like justification for an Airbnb advert?
I don't live there anymore. My mum's got 2 spare rooms, though. So she'll put people up, I'm sure. Jamie, me and you are the only ones still talking. Oh my God, the Killer Sean Bean bastards. I think that's Joey going about South Parkish. 20 minutes to pick a film.
Sounds about right.
James, but I'm here, guys. I watch a cop pull over a flash car. Over a flash car, and his wife was cheating on him with a guy in the car on YouTube.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, okay, right. So the cop pulled over a fancy car, and in it was his wife, and he was cheating on him with the guy in the car. Right, okay, I got you. James has put Peter, you got to CX tomorrow. Doesn't need to. Rob's done it for him.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, I don't need to. I know I've got X-rays tomorrow, so that'll probably take about 3 hours.
James put it should be called Doctor What, not Doctor Who. Lisa has said Money Heist one of the best TV shows I've ever seen. Salvador Dali mask. I said Picasso. Salvador Dali. We bought them for Halloween with red boiler suits, and there was no Halloween. So, we're at the bottom of the comments. Yeah. Do you ever find yourself binge watching everyone's BlueTube channels? No. I just watch the new ones which come in. If there's any, I remember years ago when I first got into it, I watched Big Paulie's, as well as Alan's, as well as Pete's, not Rob's, because that was shit. And I just used to go over the back catalogue and watch it.
It was shit. But what do you mean was? It is shit.
No, I didn't watch it back. You didn't have one at the time.
I've been watching Resale Rabbit. Anyone heard of that?
Is that
Just got an American
adult
boys palettes and stuff. I've been watching that a lot.
Oh, I thought it was something to do with like some female toys.
Nah.
Reselling them.
Yeah, he sells those.
They've pre-owned them, haven't they? Good old clean.
Yeah. Pre-owned dildos, yeah. Not a good thing.
James put, Salmon is what I heard. We shall see. Okay, thanks, man. Guys, the United stand is going live, so we'll have to go now. My Manchester United loyalty is taking over, so we have a good night. United stand. Oh, okay. I don't know what the United stand is going live. Stayed in Whitby Bay, has worked at Alcan. I don't know what Alcan is. Interesting.
I don't know that one.
But yeah, that's all the questions. That's 2 hours exactly. Oh, hang on.
Yes. So if you want any recommendations for like Netflix, go to Lisa Love's channel because she reviews films that she watches during the week. A lot of them on Netflix. Very good channel.
Hey, Kaz is here as well.
I just noticed. Yeah, just I was you know.
Hi, Kaz.
Yeah. Thanks for the pop finals, Kaz. By the way, I've got them, and I've kept a few, and my daughters have the other ones, and they keep coming and going. I want those ones. I'm just like, no.
Yeah. Switching
Those
them out.
are mine. I've got a few on there now. I only had 3, and then now I've got like quite a few. Don't worry about 6. I don't want to start collecting them all. Jimmy's put got a spare copy of King Kong vs. Godzilla, the original on Blu-ray, if anyone needs it. I would say Jason, but Jason's probably already got it multiple times.
I've got a copy of that myself.
James has put there's going to be no Turtles questions next week.
Maybe stick a few Mortal Kombat ones in there.
Yeah. And with regards to your comment, she's put, bless you, Alan.
Welcome, Lisa.
There you go.
I did tag video on Movie Moments, but it might get copyrighted. Who knows?
We'll see.
So there is a video coming if it doesn't get pulled. That's fair. Oh, yep. She's put, I'm glad. Like, yep. I appreciate everything everybody sends me. I mean, the other day Scott sent me this little clock.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
The charity shop giving them away, were they?
Because what happened was Scott bought the Alien box set.
That's what Scott sent me this.
We should have, whenever we get somebody on,
Scott channel.
if Scott sent a subscriber, we should have like a Scott 60 seconds with Scott, we should call it, and then when everybody shows a lovely gift to Scott, and we should just share the love and everything. But yeah, I helped him out with the Alien quadrilogy, but he got the Alien box set. I think I said on my last video, and
that's still my number one though. Me critter ball.
See a doctor about that.
Put my little crites on.
I might be needing that at some point in the future, so get hold of that. I've already lost one. I don't want to listen. And Jimmy's putting no Turtles questions, bollocks. Great again tonight, guys. Thank you. No problem, Scott. You know, like me and Rob, Pete,
anytime,
everybody in the Bluetooth community who knows you. If you get stuck, if you feel down, ring them and not me. I'm joking. Give us a ring. Let us know.
We're there for you all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
We was gonna. What we didn't mention, what we should have mentioned earlier. I spoke to Paul and Pete about a Patreon. We was gonna do like a super chat on our streams for the future, and whoever puts in all that money, we're going to use for giveaways on our stream. So if anyone thinks a good idea, we could do a kind of super chat for prizes, because we spend a lot on prizes. If you want to get involved and help us out.
The problem with super chat is you can only have super chat on YouTube if you've got so many subscribers.
Then forget that.
Yeah, my bank account number is.
Yeah. So kind of Alan could be the Patreon, and then we can go from there with it, with these 60 billion subscribers.
He's only got 560,000, all right.
Okay, yeah, my mistake.
We'll never know.
What's the weirdest thing anyone has sent you in fan mail? I think I'm about to find out this week.
I've had nothing weird sent.
No.
Multiple copies of Midsummer.
And Back to the Future.
I'm sure it's from the same person. Because no one's mentioned it, and I've not put.
I saw that Pete sent you sent Paul Blu-ray Big Paulie a mitt to wash his ass with.
Yeah.
With what's the name? Ray's face on.
Yeah, I just kept picturing his bollocks and her face, and he was like, "Yeah, I've got to send it."
Yeah, Paul Ray. She went over to the dark side.
Yeah.
That's no moon. No, it is. It's a rather big moon.
Stay on target.
the death starfish. Yeah.
You get the rocket in the 2-meter hole.
Yeah, sorry, Paul, for watching this with your father. I apologise in advance for the crude comments that have been made.
Let loose the Kraken.
What you got from the Scott section? A clock. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, there was this. Like I said, he bought me something. No, he didn't. He bought the alien box. I said, "Have you got digital code?" He said, "No." I said, "You should complain." He complained to the customer services. They refunded him £6, and he thought, you know what? I'll get Paul something to say thank you, and he got me a clock. So now we've got a clock that you can't see. My idea was the clock would be here, so everyone would be able to see what time it is. But it's smaller than I expect, so you can't actually see it. So if anybody wants to know the time, it is 22. But we're going to have to wrap up soon anyway, so I'll quickly go through these because I don't want to keep everybody up late.
You should wear around like a rapper.
Yeah, like Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
LL Cool J. Anyway, James is off. See you next week. That's good. Jamie, good to see you guys again. Great vlog. Love you all. Love you too. Another great stream. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think you need 1K subs before you can do this super chat. I see, Rob. And then Paul Castle just put Alan.
Alan from Jurassic Park with the T-Rex or the Raptor driver on the plane. Jurassic 3. Alan.
Yeah. The only thing I remember about Alan, and honestly, probably get this all the time, is that what animal is it? When the BBC did that kind of voiceover for like the David Attenborough show, and you just see him going, Alan, 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 Alan.
Not seen that.
Or the thing off it's the thing off I'll send you the clip. The other one is off isn't it off Alan Partridge when he goes, Dave. It's just great. But yeah, there you go.
That's the next to Dom. You've created the next to Dom.
Well, Alan.
Dave.
Yeah. I'm going. From review, Alex. Hi, Alex. Thanks for coming in. We're going to finish off soon anyway, but thanks for coming. Thanks for last being having a hard time again, so thank you. Well, Scott, like I said, everyone's here. We're not professionals, especially not YouTube channels. Christ, but you need someone to talk to. You see, I love that Alan clip. Does Lisa? And then Paul's put, sorry, Alan, I was about subs. So yeah, if you just put BBC, is it a chipmunk or a gopher? It might be a gopher. I can't remember. I think it's what's the guy's name who does the voiceover? Jason Manford. I think he does the voice for it. I think it's just basically just going, Alan, just in the voice, the mouth of the little thing going, oh, oh. And he just goes, Alan, and it's the same thing.
That was a prairie dog, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, prairie dog. It might be a prairie dog. It's that kind of dirt, sand, kind of whatever. So,
what was that?
Is it a meerkat? I don't think it's a meerkat, Lisa. I could be wrong. I don't want to say it's not, but I'm sure it's more of a. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where the conversation's going. I'm not trying to think of little animals that go on in my head. Yeah. So there we go. But what we're doing. On that bombshell, I'm going to finish the live stream so everybody can go to bed or watch a movie that we've all seen before multiple times.
Yeah.
So thank you to Alan for coming on as our first ever person to come back for a second time.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So it's nice that, and your daughter can keep an eye on your old times once you're on a stream, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks to Pete for coming. man with only one good leg. Rob, the man with only a dog. And
He's not. I don't know what's that mean. He's not been up tonight. What's going on?
I would say, please, everybody, if you're watching this, you're not surprised that subscribe to Alan's channel, please do so. His and everybody else's people I follow, links are all in every single one of my views descriptions. If you scroll down, you'll see everybody's in there. Alan's is on there, and if it isn't, I'm lying to you all, but it should be. But yeah, he's great. He does his 15-minute introduction of the history of Brighton, and then he does a 5-minute pickup video. So if you're interested, I'm joking. He does 50 of both. But yeah,
you missed the coffee ad.
Yeah, and not sponsored.
Not a sponsor.
I hate doing that because you can see me painting fingernail.
Yeah, I'm gonna call McDonald's head office. I want to get him I want to get him a sponsorship for that coffee. That would complete my life if I can get them to sign you up. that would just be class.
Complete my life. It'll take me a fortune.
Well, I was saying to Rob earlier on, he says that people keep saying me Midsummer. I'm like, yeah. So every time I mention on a stream, I'm like, oh, tonight's brew dog is this brew dog a drink. I'm thinking, no one said to me, Paul, would you like a £50 voucher? You know, anything like that. But yeah, like you with your McDonald's coffee, I'm like, brew dog haven't got in touch with me.
Get your brew dog
McDonald's. They came over to me the other day, the staff, because I'm in there all the time, and they gave me this that I can get a coffee and one of those I don't know what they're called.
Muffin.
How are they?
Breakfast muffins.
Those muffins for $1.99 for a coffee and a muffin. That was nice.
Is that one-time use or is it permanent?
It's already run out, but they say come into this store and they'll honour it all the time. So almost a sponsor, almost.
Yeah. Next video, I want to hear a half-hour sponsorship.
So if anybody's watching us here before we finish, like I said, we've gone from Alan down here to Alan, the BBC, to coffee and free stuff, reduced items that you get. So yes, anyway, we're going to finish it there. So we can go out whatever. I don't know, I might. That's over there. What am I doing? Yeah, Alan. Yeah,
Alan.
Right. So we'll go now. So bye everybody. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next week for the quiz.
Alan.
Alan.